Just got the plumber here today.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, mate. Come to fix your boiler.
Which boiler?
Take your pick. Oh, God. The all broke down.
So can you have a look at this Navien boiler for me?
Well, first problem, mate, take poked up. I'll get some quotes on that if I was you.
What do you think to it? Do you want to strip it down? Let us know what you think to it.
Let's have a go. Put it to the test.
I've got two gas engineers here today. Look. Oh, look at this. He's actually putting it. He doesn't do this when he's with customers, really.
No chance, mate. I have to dig that at the back of the van. I don't know where you would.
Oh.
So have you got any questions for these gas engineers
I don't need
today?
that. What is going on with these screwdrivers?
Okay, right.
So can you take case up on it?
Yeah. Also can't, mate, do anything, mate. Do anything, mate. Get positivity.
Are you doing me?
Which one figures it out first?
I reckon it's them two.
So this is the first time they've seen a Navien boiler, to be fair. So you don't need a screwdriver, to be honest. So I'll just give you a tip. I'll just give you a tip, Dan. You don't need a screwdriver, Dan.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, okay. You got step like that?
Luke, how much do gas engineers charge? This is going to cost me a fortune, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, every gas engineer, they have these step things. What we do, when we walk into the edge, we reset it, and whatever number that is at the end, that's how much we charge. So at the moment, it's £1,639. Can we walk over here? It'll be...
So we're having a look inside a Navien boiler. So this is the first time you've looked inside one.
Yeah.
Wait,
What's your opinion?
I don't like it.
It's busy.
So first of all, Luke, you tell me what you think, and then Dan can have a look at it and tell me.
It's compact, I'll tell you that.
So first thing I want you to do is just try and put case back on first.
Okay.
And then just tell me what you think to that.
Hold on. Okay. So let's go look into there.
We've got 146 people watching at the minute. So if you've got any questions...
No pressure.
Is it meant to be stuck off the wall so much?
Yeah, it has like rubber...
Why though?
It has like rubber things on it.
That's terrible. Oh man.
That's a good look.
The foot is like the blind leading the blind.
Oh, some there, it's got push on.
It was pushing on. Ah, my finger. No, that is awful.
Don't like that.
So what do you think? What do you think? Well,
What's going on here? Is that meant to be like that?
Customer don't say that thing, don't we?
so what do you think to case?
Hard work. Very hard work.
If you'd done a few of them though, it'd be a bit better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I like the fact there's no tools to get in it.
So no tools.
I don't know, it was a bit hard to get off. Get it off, to get it on, but get it off. Just that.
But I don't like this.
You know.
That seal's not really doing anything from this side. It's near enough to come off. Look at that.
What do you class that as?
Shit.
We're live, you know.
Oh, I mean,
Come on, children, please do not square.
I like the fact that the board is tiny.
Who said the Chuckle Brothers don't exist anymore? That's not me. That's somebody's.
Have they really put that?
Yeah, somebody's put what? Kick them out. This is what you get when you go on Plumbers Crack and then you invite them to your house. they come and service your boiler.
I'll give you a positive. I like the fact where the sampling point is.
So what about where valves go underneath?
I don't like that. That's way too far for one.
Yeah.
Would a customer like that?
No.
No, that is...
And if you had a filter on this, you'd automatically have to come out the valve. You might not have the distance to do this, push back to the wall, otherwise the filter will be stuck out even further.
But what... Is there any more valves that come with that? Oh, there's got to be... Like,
Yeah, so you'd have your valves at the bottom of that.
Do they go back to the wall?
No, straight down.
Straight down?
Yeah, well, they stick down and then you put an elbow on it.
So,
Like
is that the condensate connection, an ½ inch? There, at the back. Looks like it's off the bottom of the trap there.
Let's try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So we can get a...
Do you want to strip it down and have a look at it?
Yeah, why not? Do you want to go and get a dry nose?
It's very plasticky. In fact, I don't think there's any metal in it other than the heat exchanger.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this
So
out.
just to bear in mind, something that's really good about this. This is a 54 kilowatt combi boiler,
54.
and it'll do like loads of showers all at the same time. Baths at lot if you've got the flow rate.
How though, when it's only going through a normal... Oh no, it's a
It's
massive
got a
plate
second
exchange.
pump here.
I see.
See this?
That's the second pump.
So this will work. So if you had an unvented cylinder, this will work a little bit like an unvented cylinder. Where, you know, when you've got a secondary return,
Yeah.
and you're unvented. So this is what this boiler does. So it's got that secondary pump there. So that's like a secondary return pump
Yeah.
on like a normal unvented.
Yeah.
And then on your furthest part of the system, you have like a wax capsule. And that mixes the cold and hot together. So what that will do then, it will allow it to pump every so often. So it keeps your circuit warm.
Piped into what?
Piped. So say for instance you've got a bathroom really far away,
Yeah.
then you pipe your hot and cold together far away
With this capsule.
with this
that they
capsule.
send.
Yeah, that comes with it. And then what happens is every now and again, this pump will turn on, and it will pump water to that
From this.
to that. So what it means is you don't have any slugs of cold water. So that's a good benefit for it.
What's the warranty?
You're asking me questions that I don't know now.
Okay, so let's say we want to do a service on this.
So
I've got no idea with Navien. I've never touched one in my whole life. So let's say we're doing full strip down service, right? How are we doing it? How are we going to do a full strip down service on this?
Me? Asking me?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I'd ask you.
There's plenty of screws. Isn't there?
Well, that's what I was just looking at. You've got all the screws on the top here. But don't forget, we've got no manufacturing instructions on this. We am just blind on these.
So you didn't even ask customer for them, did you?
No, I never do, mate. No. Don't need them. Okay, so let's have a look. That fan. Let's have a look at the fan first. See if we can get the fan off. So
according to this,
Same isolation.
according to Navien, you don't strip them down.
Yeah.
You don't service them. You don't clean them out, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, you'd have to check for yourself.
okay, so I'm just looking to see how easy this is to come out. I'd want that. Yeah, that's an. I'd say that's.
Just make sure you put it all back together, won't you?
I'll just we'll download this video. Just play the reverse. Yeah. Okay. That's onto there.
So, have you got any questions for Luke and Dan? Remember to check them out. When's your live show that you do every week?
Every Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Every Thursday, 9 o'clock. Check them out. What do they need to search for?
They can search for me, Central Heat King, or Luke.
No, just search for you. you need all the help you can get, don't you, Dan?
Please search for me. Don't give it a follow.
Who's actually got most followers out of you two?
Me, somehow.
Right, okay.
No one can understand me, to be fair, you know what I mean? So, they probably don't understand that. Right, so took the screw out of here to get the fan out. That's going to be on the gas valve there. So if I want to get to that gas valve now,
Why don't we whip this out of the way?
I'll get the PC here. Right, so I'm going to take this screw out here. Actually, looks.
No, there's gonna be 3 on this. Yeah, check them to
What was that? What was that? Where'd that come from? What have I done?
We didn't need that.
It's falling out. I didn't even get the angle out of it.
Is this gonna be? Is it?
Sorry.
Why? What?
There you go.
Why?
I don't know.
What have you
I'll
pressed?
just set the collar off. Just put that back.
Is this gonna be?
And then
When you finish, you're gonna have a load of spare parts.
Yeah, you know when you got a couple of screws left off.
Luke, I noticed you've let Dan take over now, so he gets blamed.
I've just...
Yeah, I'm looking for something.
It's taking too long.
No, I don't think it's supposed to. That, no way they designed that, so that just
Nah,
don't send away.
Where's all these washers coming from?
I don't know.
These are just excess parts.
That's what I mean. Well, no way that bracket.
If you've got any questions for Luke and Dan,
Question.
all
Help and advice, please.
all about Navien boilers. These are the expert Navien boiler engineers.
Wow.
So we've got a Navien boiler here, and we're going to do a review on it. Luke and Dan's going to tell us exactly what they think to it afterwards. We've also got an Ideal Logic. Again, we'll do a review on that.
Okay.
They can tell us what they think to that. Dan really likes them. He said they never leak. And then we're going to do something on this Worcester Bosch.
So what we'll do is we'll do a
So if you've got any questions on any of these boilers, we've also got some Wiesmann boilers out in garage, so we can do some videos on that as well if you want. Flip this back round and we'll see central heating.
Right.
What's that?
I hope you know how to put this back together.
I'll do, don't worry. I'll call Navien.
You got the tube still on it.
Okay.
Are you two Leeds United fans? Somebody's put.
No. Me? No, West Bromwich Albion.
Wigan fan.
Right, this is the first.
Wigan?
Yeah.
Who are they?
This is the first one I've come across. Can't get the fan out because that's in the way.
Right.
So you're telling me I've got to drain the system if I've got a faulty fan or to get into the burner? I've got to take that pipe out of the way.
I can't really give you any guidance because I've never stuck one down either.
So, are you joking?
Do you know, I've left this all together because I didn't want to get it damaged because I was going to fit it for a customer. Make sure you put it back together right, won't you?
I will, don't you worry. I'm going to take this off. I'm just going to take the heat exchanger apart. Hold on. There you go, that's out of the way.
So you would have drained the system down now.
What are you going to do?
It's the only way I can see that fan coming in.
Go that way.
I can't believe I've invited people into my house and stripping all my boilers
It's
down.
all on these.
Yeah, it's on there. Hold that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, can I sound now?
Right.
So what do we think to that
Fan
first?
Ball leg.
Show us that.
Okay, so that's the fan. And the problem we had was, it's on there like that. It's too bulky to get out of there.
Luke.
That's out in the way.
Do you know what?
What?
That's your biggest fan, that.
You're always fan.
Hey, you're gonna start an OnlyFans.
Only Plumbers.
So let's have a look then. That. What do we think to it?
That is a bit of a pain. If there's another way to do that, someone tell me. But the only way to see getting that fan out was disconnecting that pipe from the main heat exchanger. So if you've got a problem with that fan, have you got to take that out if it's on?
Right. So we don't know the answer to this. It looks like it's quite tricky to work on, but obviously you'd have to go on a training course.
So you got that is only the display board. This here must be your proper printed circuit board, which is good because it's out of the way of working on most of the water.
Right. Okay. So you've come to this job now, and it's got the most common fault that we get when we go to dodgy installs.
Yeah.
Which is what? Blocked plate heat exchanger.
Yeah.
How are you going to change that blocked plate heat exchanger?
Okay.
I'd sell them a new boiler.
So just that's fine. Right, that plate heat exchanger. Okay.
Bearing in mind you'd have had this thing up front as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay,
So you'd move that out of the way.
we've got to get that out of the way, then we've got to get into the back there. So,
Then we've got the usual 2 Allen keys.
fingers over my hand keys.
Guys, that is some really.
Do you know, this is the best video I've ever done. Just dropping you two at deep end with this.
It's a really.
Bearing in mind they've never seen this boiler before. They've never seen inside case.
You ain't getting that out, mate. It's like 4 inches deep.
This is actually comedy gold.
Don't worry, Al, you can put it back together, mate.
How much do you... It's a good job you charge per hour, Luke, isn't it?
I'll get George first, eh?
I watched your videos. Have a look at his video on YouTube about how much you charge per hour. That's a really good video, is that?
That's massive, that, mate.
Right,
That is
so
massive.
I've got somewhere got to get this back. Dan, you've got somewhere to get this back in.
Does bottom don't come off, does it? Bottom panel, no?
No, you just attach to it.
Somebody's put get her back to Duotech and stop promoting this crap. We're
We
certainly
ain't promoting this.
We're certainly ain't promoting it. We're just looking at it. We're going to look at this idea of logic after, and instead of me giving my opinion, I've got these two experts here. The dynamic duo, whatever they're called.
There's no.
They were telling me that these are the Ant and Deck of the gas world.
It's not going off that side, man.
Right, so you can never guarantee if you want to. But that's undone.
I bet.
That is all for access, that is.
I wonder if he took off that air pressure switch.
Anybody got any questions for Luke and Dan?
What?
I've got the chat questions. How do you get the plate heat exchanger out?
That's the sort of Navien we're trying to get to. Can't get into it.
Are you live?
Yeah,
On
yeah. Different angles. There you go. You got the front
How many views have you got?
How many likes have you got?
5 people viewing yours.
Bye.
How many likes? 69. How many have you got?
How many likes?
Yeah, 300.
It's a competition, okay?
It's just gone down now when you looked. Get some likes on this.
I like this little thing.
What
is that?
This plate.
It's like a
That just looks.
I thought you were going to say something about boiler you liked then.
It's Bosch as well.
What is...
We're not sponsored.
Bosch.
So what I liked about the boiler, I'm struggling with that.
I'm just going to take these on. Get you there.
Right, exactly.
You any good with Naviens out? Just in case.
Say that again.
You any good with Naviens just in case?
I've never... they sent me this boiler to do some videos on.
Okay.
But I've never stripped it down.
No way. No way. That plate is coming out.
Have you undone it?
I have, mate, but I've just, you feel the girl.
I know it's big.
Thanks, mate.
Dan, let me just get in a minute. Let's just see.
That
So
plate
what
is
they're
massive.
trying to do there, they're trying to get this... It's a bit hard to see here. Wow. That's a big plate you've got there.
It's massive,
Luke.
mate. Thank you. That is massive.
So they're trying to get that plate. A common thing that we have in gas boilers, because when boilers are installed, a lot of time they don't get flushed, is the plate heat exchangers block up. So we're
Right.
just seeing how easy we think it is.
If this solar panel comes off, that'd be, you could get your hand in there.
Does it come off?
I'm going to say no.
It's got a table one piece.
Yeah, but look at this top spot welded down there.
If that come off, right, you're going to do them two there, then it'll slide out to the left or the right.
I like these two. They make me feel tall. Guess who's put that in? Guess who's put that on chat?
Let me guess. Yeah, press the button. Cheers, mate.
That's a good idea.
What size expansion vessel have we got? Somebody's asked.
So his expansion vessel
Tiny.
is,
Don't say. 6 litres, I'm going to guess.
Take it out and have a look.
Check it out!
easy. Watch this, I'll have it out in 2 seconds.
There's got to be something on it that's easy to take out.
Even the case weren't easy.
So Dan, so far, what's your opinion on working on a Navien?
Incredibly hard work.
So if you went to another brand of boiler, is a lot of time is it just obvious how to do stuff?
Most of the time, you're stripping it down. You don't need the instructions. You just kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes the cases on things can be
That's going to come
be hard work.
Like the Wiesmann sometimes.
Like the Wiesmann ones.
Yeah.
And oh my god, Raven Heat, did a really bad design of them, similar to the Wiesmann, with the 2 really long screws. Getting them back in can be hard work.
No way.
Have you done that? Have we cleaned it now?
He's trying to get that expansion vessel out.
Come on, these solar cases have got to come off. Other than that is terrible.
What? Let's have a look.
If that solar piece don't come off, or that solar piece don't come off, there's no way you can...
Don't come off, does it? It's riveted in it.
Yeah, it's well done.
That's terrible. Sorry, I went in this lab more, but that is... You got no room. There's like a clip on here. The expansion vessel's connected to far. Maybe it's just connected to here. So I pulled that clip off there. But it's clipped onto there as well. So you'd have to pull that out. I don't know that.
Why are we going back to what looks like a flow switch? It might just be a for Mister.
Does anybody in my chat work for Navien? Help me out, please.
Jones, the gas has put good job it's under warranty. This one ain't under warranty anymore.
Okay, so there's a clip there. Can you see that?
I can see the clip.
You can't get to it. You need to pinch that together to pull that off. But then I'm thinking, I've got to get that back on.
If anybody needs any
What about that
spares
one there?
for a Navien, We'll have a load of spares
That'll
up
be fine
desk
after this.
after.
Yeah, but can you get back into it before you back on?
Probably not.
Let's have a go. Go on.
Shake yourself. You can't get your pliers on the.
Somebody's put a bet your gas bills are through the roof. It's not connected. So I've got a gas boiler there, I've got a gas boiler there, I've got a gas boiler there, I've got a gas boiler on floor there, and the best thing of all is I don't even use gas. We've got an SLC pump. my fuel bills are £1 per month. Debit.
That's crazy.
What if we undid the brackets and kind of put it on a rubber, brought it forward?
So all that.
Let me take that top bracket off.
Yeah.
You got one.
But then again, though, imagine if that fan was there. Again, you've got to set the fan out to get the expansion vessel out. You look at that logic, right, to get that expansion vessel out, to get both my hands in there, I can get anything you want in there. All I've got to do is pull that clip off.
So after we've done Navien,
Yeah.
why don't we do it on Logic and we can show the difference?
Well, we'll have a race. We'll have a race so you can strip them. We can put it back together.
After you've done what?
After Dan's put this back together.
So, yes, Dan, we'll leave you to put this back together. Oh, should we go and get lunch? Okay. So
have we got the plate out yet?
No, we're not getting it out.
we're not getting it out. We've give up on that.
You can't say that to a customer. I've given up.
What we're going to do, we're going to get you a quote for the new Worcester 1000, brilliant budget boiler. It's just over there actually, if you want to see it. I can't see how you can get that plate out without taking this block out,
That looks like it comes out.
which is connected to everything.
Take it out, lad.
That looks like a snake's wedding. That, you could, oh my god. That is horrendous. I'm not liking it.
This is a good idea, but it's needed. Labelling of
Oh,
the
very
cables.
nice.
To which component does what?
Let's get a bit of light in there.
We don't need light, we need room.
We need the instruction manual. That's what we need.
So I think what we've gathered is all us three need to go on a Navien training course to learn how to strip these Naviens down.
Someone could tag Navien on the.
Somebody's put who actually designed this boiler.
There you go.
What about expansion vessel? Can we get that out easy enough?
No?
No.
I can't see. If anyone's got away, let me show my life. This is what I'm trying to get to. So the expansion vessel is on the top bracket.
What if you undo them?
The bottom bracket, and it's clipped onto this hose here. We ain't got, look, I thought take that out, pull that away. No, that's connected to that. So that is what we're dealing with at the moment, trying to get onto that. I mean, I've got the circuits. If that was facing in way, I'd pinch them together and pull it off. There's going to be people watching that thinking, donkeys. This is how you do it.
Is it?
But
I don't think
I can't see an easy way to get that out. Let me just have a play, hold on. If I pull... That is. Right. Disconnect that. Get that out of the way.
It must be quite easy to take out, surely. It's just we don't know how to do it.
You'd think.
Get that out of the way. No, because I'm taking it off the manifold now.
You're getting access though to that clip now. No, you still
No,
can't.
you still not getting it. Put it back together, didn't you?
I've got to get off.
You got to stick down, have you? Not to do with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it Logic.
I'm an apprentice.
Yeah. Oh, you do it Worcester?
I've never worked on one of them, so
On what? On 4,000?
yeah,
So you're going to strip that 4,000 down?
I could do if you want. Is it a kebab heat exchanger?
Yeah? Well, do you want to start stripping that one down while he's doing that one?
I need your tools, mate. You get it out?
No, look, back it off. Now what?
It's still held on at the bottom.
I know.
Look, with that bracket.
I know.
You see it, look.
Yeah.
It's definitely attached to that one.
You got to take that off, man. That is really tight. Look.
Right, I'm going.
Cheers, mate.
Right, so we've got a Worcester Bosch 4,000 over here. We've got Dan. Dan's an expert gas engineer for repairing boilers. Is this the first time you've looked inside a Worcester 4000, Dan?
First time.
Right, let's take some instructions there for you. You won't need them though, you. Man of your calibre. Luke.
Yes.
Luke, you can't give up, Luke. You can't give up. I'll tell you what we'll do, Luke, now. I'm going to get him to take plate out on that Worcester.
Yeah.
You've already had an hour, right? He can start now. We'll see who wins.
Okay. What for me?
This is a race.
What do you want to get out?
See who can get the plate heat exchanger out first. Dan, get the plate heat exchanger out of there.
Come on then. Right, I don't know how this split works yet.
So you've got your, so you've got your.
Right, I'm going to get
Dan's
this
taking out the Worcester. I'm taking out the Navien.
There we go.
So that's trap out. Right, so that's condensate trap. We just took out away. We'll just throw that over there.
We're definitely not live, are we? On water means it's okay. Where's these not going? No.
Pull you after. Big screwdriver. You've got 2 screwdrivers, haven't you? Okay.
So they're just in the race now. So see who's fastest. So he's just took the case off us, Dan, and he's got. Oh, you got it out already. How long you?
I'm going to get to it.
How good's the Worcester?
You cannot get to it. You just can't get. Nah. If you want now, I'll take it off the wall for you if you want and chuck it. Good to you.
Who's next this pump?
Wow.
Is it a taco? It's a taco. Is it a taco? I think they had a problem, didn't they, with pumps getting pumped, so they used Grundfos and taco. So. Right, okay. So you've took plate out.
Yeah.
Do you want to take expansion vessel out now as well? Just well. Right then, Luke.
Yes, mate.
Start again then. Now you've had an head start. Can you take expansion vessel out?
Logic, please.
Right then, Dan, get that expansion vessel out. Who's quickest?
Go on, Luke. I believe in you, man.
See, this is why people, good engineers, charge per job, because people like Dan earn more money.
Oh, mate, that is ridiculous.
Luke, have we got that heat exchanger out yet?
I'm just borrowing this, mate.
Well, I can't even figure out how to get the exchange. The only thing I think of is under this at the back.
So we've got Dan here. So this is the challenge. Which boiler's easiest to work on? Worcester Bosch. So you've got the expansion vessel. Do you want to go and have some dinner, Dan? Luke?
Yes. I'm just pulling stuff out, to be honest with you. I really am.
Right then, Dan. Do you want to take the fan out, strip it down?
Yeah, no problem.
So we've got a fan on here, and that's going to go top at what people call the kebab heat exchanger there. So we'll do this as if we're going to strip this boiler down, and as if we're going to service it.
Oh my god.
You got gloves on for?
Place heat exchanger?
Don't you need gloves on in that boiler?
No, I'm not soft. What's northerners are?
I think we need some tomato ketchup and squirt it all over, don't we?
Whoa!
I need a screwdriver back.
There. Dan, look. Luke, hey, look, just give me that on camera. Just give it, look.
Yeah, I did it!
He did it, look, he's done it, he's got it out.
So you get it out. It's out.
Here, Dan, you can have it back now.
We can edit that, can't we?
We'll edit that later.
This is not the right spanner.
You want a 13 mil, don't you?
Yeah, but I've got
Right, that's my backup spanner.
Where's your proper one?
Where's my bike? I was in here
Have you not got
somewhere.
13?
You can take that off as well if you wanted, Dan.
13, yeah.
Or do you take it off in one?
Take it off.
You can take that screw out of there,
Yeah.
and that'll come off if you want it to make it a bit easier to get into.
Does it not work the same as the old one?
You can do it all in one if you want, I think.
Stick 9 boilers and shit.
Yeah,
Work on
that's all in
probably
one.
fit more because this is. They've all been big. Because I've never been on the Navy's transport. It's probably an easy way for this, but I can't see an easy way to sort this all out.
Can anybody help Luke?
Mate, it's gone now. I cannot. There's got to be an easy way to do this, surely. There really has.
So that's the Navien. This one's the Worcester Bosch 4000. And then on the floor there, we've got a Worcester Bosch 1000. And we can have a look at that later if anybody wants to look at that.
I could have that in school by the time I took this plate out.
And
That's just fair, isn't it?
we're going to continue this live until Luke's put this boiler back together.
You want to go back to the well?
No, but he's got to get the plate out first.
But I ain't worried about that.
And he's got to get the expansion vessel
I'm
out.
worried because I've just dropped one of the screws and fixed the plate. Of course, see?
How are we getting on, Dan?
I had to take the fan off.
So fans off.
Yeah.
So you've took burner apart, stripped down.
So we've got, this is our bearing plate or whatever
Yeah,
people want
bearing
to call
plate.
it.
Yeah. So if
then-
we're going to strip one of these down for any gas engineers, we'd always make sure that we change that sealant top.
Yeah, this red
Just pop
gasket.
that red gasket.
Obviously you've got your electrodes there.
Electrodes.
And then
And just above there, you can take that
actually
off.
attached.
And if you wanted to get baffles out, you can take them out. Can you get baffles out without?
Yeah, I think so. Well, that's the burner.
So we've got the burner out there.
Trying to get it out. Well, you wouldn't be able to do this if it had been in use. because
No,
it's brand
you'd have a
new,
tool,
so
wouldn't you? We've got a tool at garage, but
I don't know if we'll be able to get the next one.
yeah, you will. Your little baby hands. Can you reach, actually?
I can. I've got hold of it, that's about it. Come on,
So that's the Worcester Bosch 4000. We've got to say that is
easy.
quite easy to work on, isn't it, really? I know Worcester get quite a bad name.
I feel like getting that quite on some of these guys.
How we doing, Luke? Have you got that plate out, yeah?
Well, I've changed it from horizontal to vertical, as you can see.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. But no, there's no way I can figure out how to get that plate out.
I'm worrying how you're going to get it all back together.
I'm late, to be fair. I think what we should do is, I'll swap with Dan, I'll put that back together, Dan can come over here. That is...
I think you need the tool to get that out. Look,
What's that?
the bottom baffle.
Yeah, you hold me. Hold me, I'll see if I can do it.
Yep.
Just don't think hold that bottom of that.
Go on.
And then point at me.
Come on, Alan.
See if I
The
can.
man, the myth, the legend has had to take over.
Hey, come on.
When you grab hold of it, you kind of pull it to the side and trap it.
I can't reach it.
It is hard.
Just get somewhere.
That's the only problem with the Worcesters. Most of the time you need the tool to remove
Yeah, if you've
the
got
two
If
baffles.
you've got the tool, you can get it out easily. guys.
We get that expansion vessel out of the way, I'll probably get the plate out, but I can't get the expansion.
Customers asked Alan to take his shoe off, just his shoe off. Both now.
No way.
Is who doing good? A stretching time? I think Luke is actually stretching his time out, charging extra hours.
Luke charges per hour.
Boss takes control, listen up kids.
Oh my god.
I can't get that one out, that tool.
Can I have a go in a minute, 'cause I'm sick of this now.
I can't get it out. You try. You've got smaller hands than me.
I wonder if I can reach it now.
You won't get through. Genuinely, if you've got the tool for this, it'll come out easy.
Easy grips.
Come out really, really easy. Even when they've been in 10 years, they come out easy, don't they, Dan?
Yes. Sometimes you need to soak them with Coca-Cola. Come on.
How we doing, Luke?
Fantastic.
Come on!
Mate, I've got a sweat on. I don't work this hard normally. I'm only... Right.
Oh, come on. I've got the tool in the van. No, no, I've not. Oh, no, have I?
Come here, let me have a go.
Oh, I see. Look, Luke's changing now.
Oh, I just need to change the scenery.
Dan, do you want to see if you can get his plate out while he's there?
Oh, my God. Why have we not got this expansion vessel out of the way, mate? That is razor sharp, that thing.
Yeah, that's what
Is that worse than a mustard?
Look.
You cut yourself? No, that's because you were on Worcester.
Oh, what did you say earlier? What are you gloves? Alright, I'm going to try and get this out of the bed till then. If I need to change the scenery, I need to get the
Luke's, yeah. Is that enough?
It's gone, mate. Navien. Right. If you haven't got the tool, you can sometimes do this.
It should come out quite easy, to be fair. I've had it out before, but...
Look, why have we not took this bottom bracket off?
What? Because I'm trying to figure out. It's got to be an easy way than taking 3 screws out. Can you imagine trying to get the screws back in? Get them out, it's going to be easy. You can get that in. You think about trying to get the screws back in a minute.
I'm not bothered about that. That's your job.
So, Dan,
Yes?
Worcester Bosch or Navien?
Worcester Bosch.
Definitely?
100%.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Luke?
Yes?
Worcester Bosch or Navien?
You never guess what I'm going to say. Honestly, if Navien come to my house and we're going to fit the boiler for you, I'll kick them off my drive. That is, honestly, if they said, look, an untraining course will show you an easy way to strip them out, I'll be all game.
And I think that's what they need to do, don't they? I think we need to go on a training course with Navien.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Navien, I've got their back there, they do some great merch installer show on that, but...
And they give you beer.
Oh, hold on, come on. Looks like I'm having a poo here, don't we?
We've got a toilet over there.
It's stuck, man.
So, just to tell you, this is what he's doing here. You can get a tool, and this is really easy to do.
It is.
So,
Doing it without the tool.
we're doing it without, well, we're trying to do it without the tool.
Without the tool, we're holding the tool.
Hey, look at that! You've got an expansion vessel out!
Did you want to do them 3 screws?
Have you got it out? Is it fully out?
The plate's there.
Oh, he's got the plate out as well, look at that!
Did you take the 3 screws out the bracket?
Ta-da!
Did you take the 3 screws? There you go, that's what I was trying not to do. There's got to be an easier way. No way should you have to take 5 screws out of the expansion vessel.
Comes out easy though when you've done that. You can probably get onto that clip now, mate.
Yeah, but there's no way you should have to take the fan out, the heat exchanger connection.
Right, what size expansion vessel have we got then, Dan?
There's no sticker. There is a sticker on it, but there's no 10 litre. Sorry.
10 litres, so that's exceptionally good.
Yeah, because
To be fair.
like the ones in that will be probably a 6.
I think it's 6, I think they are 6. Yeah, have a look on that. Have a look at that down there.
8, that one.
What's up, Worcester? It's on there, look.
6.
Yeah,
that's
6.
and that's the Logic's got.
So that's quite a small expansion vessel in the Worcester Bosch boiler.
8.
In this one, this is 10 litres. In the Logic, it's 8 litres. So we've got 6, 8, and 10.
Which basically means that one could cope.
Does that? Can you get that out, that expansion vessel? Can you
I
get
can
it?
get it out. I just don't know if you get it back in. What are these? What's in these?
Luke's got little tools.
I'm
Oh, he's got it out. Look. You got to show us that.
missing my Worcester. You know.
That's the bottom baffle.
So the reason these two have never worked so well.
I said, you need voice, tell you.
Looks like I'm never coming in again.
This is how you've built all this, eh? You make friends with people, you bring them round, say, oh lads, have a go with this.
This baffle, this bottom baffle, this never used to have a spring on here, on original ones. And they used to be really difficult to get out. But because of the spring, it just makes it easier to get out. So what you'd do is normally you'd have the tool and you'd put the tool in there, down here, and then you can get the baffle out.
Yeah, to give you an idea of how hard it is to get your hand in, like, you've got to get it in there, down, then like kind of, yeah, you see, and that goes right the way down to there. So without the tool, it is hard. Can you imagine that's new, that is. Once they've got a bit of crud on them, they are quite hard to get out. With the tool it's great, you can use thin knife guys to hold it and put it out, but the tool makes it a lot easier.
So do you want to put this one back together?
I'll put that one back together. I'll put that one back together.
I think we should have a vote. Put a comment below
Come on.
if we think that Luke should put the Worcester back together. What else have we got in there?
There's your vessel.
So that's the vessel.
On the
I wouldn't like to get to the compensator trap.
Oh, look at that. Have you got 100,000 subscribers, Dan?
Yeah, I have. They just spelled my name wrong on the trophy.
So can you tell me a little bit about these components in here? What do you think to components? What's your first opinion of them? Does anybody want Luke to put the Navien back together? Or are we going to let Luke have the easier boiler?
Come on man, let me have a break. No, the thing was, I was trying to get the plate out of it and doing them through screws. It seems so simple to take all the screws out of that bracket. Look, take all the screws out, that just pulls out.
This is actually, this is the true plumber's cracking at this.
There's got to be a simpler way to do that. There really has, because I wouldn't want to come to that boiler and say, oh, my plate's faulty, and have to go through all that to get it out. I feel like
so the thing with this is, I've never stripped one of these boilers down. Worcester's over years stripped loads and loads of Worcester's down, and they're all the same, and they're easy-ish, a lot easier to work on. Obviously, we've seen how quick we stripped it down. Navien, to me, it looks very, very difficult to work on, but there might be an easy way. So it's unfair to say it's really difficult until you've been on a training course. So I just want to be fair, really, to Navien with that. But Luke and Dan can also give their opinion of what they think. But yeah, it's you. Luke's doing Worcester.
Okay, same.
Everybody's saying Worcester for you.
Happy days.
And then Dan.
Yeah.
You've got to tell us all about this.
I'm trying to get a plate washer, which has decided to fall out.
So if anybody wants Dan to come and install this Navien boiler for them in the house for free, I'll pay the labour for Dan to come and install this boiler for you.
Great, where's your Allen keys, boy? Is it a top?
So Navien have just commented, they've said that you're more than welcome to book onto a training course. So if you want to go online, you can go to one of their training courses, and they've got training courses available to show you how to work on them easier.
That is very generous.
That's very good. Thank you very much for that.
That is very generous.
Luke, even you're even allowed to go as well, Luke.
Me, am I allowed? After all that?
Where's your Allen? Where are the Allen keys on this?
Yeah, I'll drop one.
What?
Inside the boiler.
Inside the boiler?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Like,
I did. I dropped one inside the boiler, mate. So.
Oh my god, I'll take it back out again.
You will. I'll take it all back out, mate.
Alan couldn't have put his desk in a worse spot.
It's just like customers' worktop, though, isn't it? That's why I've done that. As if it's customers' worktop. That's what I've done it for you.
He's dropped it in here.
Yeah.
Are you like he's lying?
No, I promise you, I dropped it in there.
Which side?
Left, I think. Let me have a look.
Nah, there's nothing on the left.
So it's Chris. Chris is the regional service manager. So it's Chris that's said.
Responsible.
Yeah, so Chris. Luke says hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. I'm sorry, mate, your boiler.
I'm not your friend, Chris.
I'm not. There's got to be an easier way. Honestly, I'll be disappointed this way. But like I said, we are out of training, so if I went on the training, I might change my mind. But it is very hard to work on.
And that is it's a fair point in it. We've not had the training on that boiler, so we're just doing it first attempt. Bearing in mind that was the first attempt for Luke in this Worcester Bosch.
Yeah.
Not Luke, Dan. It was his first time inside this Worcester Bosch. You've never been inside a 4000 before, have you, Dan?
No, but it's very similar to the
But
old
it's very similar, so you know roughly what to do.
Like Allen keys.
Come here.
Where are they?
Here.
One's still in there.
Yeah, but there's the other one.
Exactly.
Can't have to get in this, but
You probably fit in there, mate.
I'm trying. Yes.
My head's spinning. Oh, that's still...
So now they're saying it's a contest to see who's got the most tattoos.
Depends on how many loops got hidden.
What's that?
Tattoos.
Tattoos? Ooh, just what you can see.
Mine's just what you can
That's
see.
what I'm going to
How do we strip heat exchanger down on that?
Well, they say you don't have to do that.
They do, they say you don't have to do it, as far as I'm aware.
I'm more worried about what Luke's done with this Allen key to put this plate back in.
Sabotage.
I can't believe you've given me the job of putting this back together when he's lost.
It's not me, it's
Chat.
It's people on there.
Bloody chat.
So we'll have a vote then now. Do we have to get Luke to come and sort his own mess out? If you think Luke needs to sort his own mess out,
Be nice.
put a comment below. If you think no, Dan deserves it, then just put Dan deserves it in comments.
Depends who's on for that.
Don't let me down, Midlands people.
We've still got 120 people watching.
Vote for the yam.
I can't believe so many people's watching.
I can't believe I'm working in...
This is actually like the Peter Kay of the gas world, isn't it? The free comedians.
Serious?
Come on.
I've got to say the Worcester, it is all right to work on, isn't it? Really.
It's alright.
I think
It's very good. Compared to this.
I think the only thing is, I think people moan about the diverter on the 4000.
Why? What's wrong with it? Diverter?
To say it's a little bit tricky or something like that.
Nah. Easy.
Are you still on live, you?
Oh no, Alan.
What?
It's gone off.
What?
There.
What?
No, I need that. Throw it somewhere. Right away. Yeah, I'm still alive.
5 minutes, Alan.
I've got 5 loyal fans.
Hi. Yeah, and you've only got 2. There's 2 people watching you. Come on.
Is it 2?
Come on, watch. Yeah, 2.
I might have to go live just so I can have more than Luke.
To be fair, I've really been interacting. I'll just put it on for a different angle. So.
I need you to find this Alan key before we can do anything else in here.
Right, I'll be switching the tape. I'm going to come over there with my camera. Me and Alan are going to be pointing cameras at you.
I'll
No pressure.
Have we got a spare plate, Alan key? Alan?
Alan? Alan?
Alan! Steve! So what the problem is Luke has lost
You know what? But a bad engineer blames everybody else.
the plate.
It's alright because people now are saying Luke should sort his own mess out.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's lost the screw.
Let me just get this back together.
How many gas engineers does it take to service a boiler?
When they go look at it.
We need more for this.
You imagine how much this is costing someone per hour? Or us for it in the house?
I don't know, Alan's a fortune.
We're not going to talk about prices.
No, this screw can't be inside this boiler.
I think he's just tricking you.
I think he is. I think he's just trying to slow me down.
He just dropped it.
I've rooted through everywhere. It's not there.
Okay, I'm coming over. Let me just put the plate back. No, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to leave the Worcester.
I'll finish the Worcester.
The Worcester, I'll tell you something, how easy that is, that plate on this.
You get a big dog in. Big dog.
If you find that screw, I'll carry on.
This Worcester Bosch boiler.
You can get in now.
This plate heat exchange on this is so easy to go in and out of it. You just click it in there, and as you click it in, obviously you make sure your O-rings are on there, and then it just goes in, and then it's just one screw. So it's really, they've really thought about that of Worcester. Credit where credit's due. So you see there, just goes in there, and then if we have a look on that, it's got 2 little lugs there, look. And them lugs go in there, so that's upside down at a minute. So that goes in like that. So that slots in, and then as that slots in, you'd make sure your O-rings are in on there and back. And then that bit an angle like that, and then you push it in, and then you'd have your screw there, and you just screw it in, and then plate heat exchanger would go back in. So really easy to do. And this is some on a boiler really common, because what happens is people don't always install boilers very well and they don't flush the systems. So what happens is this plate heat exchanger gets blocked up, and then people blame the boiler, but it's not the boiler, it's the person that installed it. But obviously Worcester's made it easy to clean that, make it easy to take it out. So for future, be easy to work on. Expansion vessel, really easy to get out on this. It's okay to service. It's not the best. It's not. I won't say it's amazing, but it's okay. It's a lot quicker than some boilers. There is plastic inside there. Some people don't like plastic.
Allen key goes there, isn't it? Not on there.
We've got an ideal logic here as well. We're going to let Dan's going to tell his opinion.
On logics?
Yeah, do you want to tell us, Dan?
Honest opinion.
So I'll tell you my opinion first. This isn't to influence you. This is just so that people see what I say first. But then I want you to give your honest opinion. I think they're a good boiler. They've had problems and they've sort of gone through all them problems. And they've got long warranties. And there's 4 million of them installed in the UK. So, yeah. What do you think?
My opinion is they've gone backwards with moving to plastic.
Right, okay.
Logics used to be brass, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, they did.
Obviously, they had the issue with the sump, which you've just said they've eliminated that problem.
Yeah.
This used to have a fail point as well.
Yeah, it did. It had like a mould point on there, didn't it, somewhere?
Yeah.
And that used to leak.
The injector gets... the injector gets caked up, and so does the Venturi.
But it wouldn't do that if it was serviced, though, would it?
That's true. They have an issue with the spark generator, which is not a problem to change.
Yeah.
They're easy to work on. I don't like cast
Aluminium
heat exchangers because they're very similar to the Worcester. They break down and block up faster than your stainless steel.
So what Ideal would say about the plastic on this particular boiler is it's got the failure rate is less than the brass. Just to change the flow turbine on this, just to show you how easy it is. I don't know if you've worked on one of these, but compared to before, you had to get a nut on and you couldn't get them on and sometimes snapped. Well, that's your flow turbine adapter out there, look.
Nice and easy.
So how easy is that? You don't even need no tools. You just use the thing that's in it.
You got any silicone grease? Have you found that screw, Luke?
No. I don't know where it's gone.
Luke, what's going on here?
Well, we've lost the screw.
We? Is it we now?
This is a team effort. This is a team effort, boys, okay?
Dan,
Yes.
let's get that Worcester back together.
What we're up to.
So at least we'll have one boiler.
You're leaving me here to try and get this sorted.
We're trying to divert from you just to give you a bit of a chance.
Luke's left all sorts missing on here.
I'm going to drive back to the Midlands and
All sorts. What is going on with
We are actually going to do some videos soon. Luke and Dan's come to do some videos today, but I think what's going to happen is Luke's going to be staying tonight.
Why can't I find this screw, man?
Once Dan's done his Worcester, he'll be gone.
Here's an Navien. Screw's got tape.
We haven't got that many likes on this, to be honest. If anybody's put some likes on it, we appreciate. We always like them likes.
Come on.
So Dan's just putting the Worcester back together. But as we're seeing with the Worcester, it literally took you, what, 5 minutes to take plate heat exchanger out?
No, not 5 minutes. It would have took longer if I had to drain it and obviously the water. Obviously.
And draining down's easy on this as well. So it's got the...
Is it the same one as normal?
Yeah, it's got your nice easy drain there.
Quarter turn.
Also this as well here, I don't know if you know, but that, you can click that. If you click that in there and just push that,
that'll come out.
it'll push out away. So then you can get your hose on, nice and easy. So if you just push that, and then you can just lift that out of the way. So then it's nice and easy to work on. So they have thought about, and this here, that's where you put your hose pipe. That's where you put your hose pipe. So they have thought about it.
Oh my god.
Somebody's put ideal logic to the future. Dan, you don't know what you're talking about.
I found it! Here around, there it is! Yeah.
Luke's just won lottery, haven't you?
Got it? Oh shit, I don't know how to get it out though. Hold on.
Are you still servicing this boiler?
Yeah, mate. Oh, well, we're 5 minutes, don't we?
How much do you charge for a service? Do you do it per hour?
Me? No. I do on a fixed price. I do standard service for me is £80. So standard service, £80. Full stripping clean, different story.
I'll do it for 60. When it takes half the time.
Half freaking job, that's all.
I'm quite impressed with what you've done with this, Dan. You've done a really good job, quick, efficient.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you a 5-star review on Google.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Drop me a subscribe on YouTube as well.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell people what your YouTube is?
At Heat King, all one word.
Heat King.
Make sure you give it a subscribe.
And also, are you on that TikTok place as well?
I'm on TikTok place as well.
What are you on that?
Central Heat King.
And what happens on a Thursday night?
Plumbers Crack live, 9 o'clock.
Plumbers Crack,
every
nice.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right, Luke, send questions to you.
Mate, it's gone. What did you ask?
I can't remember, what did I ask you, Dan?
Oh, it's sweat on here.
His YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, YouTube channel.
It's at @BlueBulldog_UK. Just type in Blue Bulldog there and you'll see it on there.
And are you on that TikTok thingy thing as well?
Well, I'm on, yes, I am on TikTok. That's where it all starts me. That is at Blue Bulldog UK as well. You can get on there.
And again, you can see you on a Thursday night.
Thursday night, 9 PM, Plumbers Crack. We normally get guests on.
So this week, can I come on and interview you two about how you service boilers at my house?
Mate, you can come on whenever you want. If you want to ask about boilers, ask about Navien's on. Well, for this one, we decided to start taking more stuff out. So we took this out. Whatever that is. So, yeah. To be honest, that is a pain in the arse.
We can't say.
It'll be alright, don't worry about that. It's a pain in the backside.
So once you've been on, you'd Navien training cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Professor Plum's put, is there anything else to plug?
Come
Come on. No, what's he asking for? Come on, what's happening?
Plumfest.
Plumfest.
October, 12 till 5.
Check out Professor Plum.
Yeah, because I can't remember the address.
Check out Professor Plum.
And direct plumbing supplies for all your consumables.
No, can't say that. Can't promote things like that.
I'll go say nothing.
Who are you with this week?
Luke, are you going to be on stage, Luke?
Oh, what?
Are you going to be on stage?
I'll be on stage, yeah. Probably still doing this boiler with the big man.
I think we should take this boiler with us.
I don't know why Luke stuck out the nuts of this expansion vessel. They can't get them back in.
What nuts? I took them nuts out.
There's one on the floor.
No, that was just already in there. I took my nuts out. I'll go and will leave nuts alone.
I didn't take that bit off.
Oh, I did.
You did.
I did. You've done that.
If anybody knows how to put a Navien back together, we're in Leeds. Just come and join us.
Drink whiskey.
This is why it's quite important to go on the different training courses, isn't it, for different boiler manufacturers, so you can learn the different boilers. Obviously, to a lot of us, Navien is a new boiler. I've never serviced a Navien boiler.
Well, it is. My condensate trap.
Your condensate trap is just there at floor, look.
Oh, thank you.
Just next to my shoes. Here, look, things there, look, washer. Don't forget that, 'cause it'll leak.
Perfect.
She Plums put, how are you enjoying babysitting, Alan? Hey.
No.
So is that back together? Dan?
Almost, yeah.
So from start to finish, how long would this have took you, do you think? Half an hour? Expansion vessel pumping up,
Jesus Christ.
flue gas analyzer.
Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Luke's still struggling. I'm now struggling. Oh, any silicone grease.
Don't need lube, just spit on it.
I wonder why this was more. Yeah.
That's the most work Dan's done
This year.
in a good while. Paul Holden.
Ah. Paul.
Be back in 3 months for a breakdown.
What with?
I heard that, Dan. She Plum. So She Plum, make sure you come to Plumbers Fest.
Cheers to
And you can give him a slap. But only if I can video it. Is that it? You put the case back on?
That's it. Nice.
So, seeing as Luke started an hour before you, he's going to be well done. He'll be in van now, won't he? He'll be done. He'll be in van. How are we getting on, Luke?
Honestly, I think I'd rather work than be Aussie at the moment. I do. If Navien can change my mind on this, then good luck.
Well, if Navien wants to invite us three together on a training day and let us film it, let's do it.
I'm up for that.
do a live on a Navien training day if they'll let us do it.
What you want me now, lad?
I'm still getting the bloody pipe back in. Fair screw down.
What means we go?
Oh, buddy. Oh, my God. Oh, what sweat on?
I think we should end
Oh, you doing that exhaust bump off? Roasted here?
do you know what that is?
What?
That's that thermoskirt stuff. Thermoskirt. If anybody's got thermoskirt, you know. See this stuff, this thermoskirt stuff. Amazing stuff. Look at this. That's eating that I've got in there.
Well done, this work actually works tonight. Let me know, 'cause this is...
Yeah, we've just had a manager on telling you can go on one of the training courses.
Yeah, watching more.
I think he's trying to.
All I'm doing is...
He's trying to help you out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's up with you now? Come on, let me have a look.
What's up with me? You left me with this Navien.
Look.
Ladies.
Well, that's not an Allen key. Why are we screwing it in with that?
Because he was there. Okay. I know.
You see, they're all nice and nicey on the plumber's craft. And they come here and they're arguing like school kids.
Hey, you don't have to lie or not, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't message me. See you next
Have
week.
you got the right hand side in? Where's the right hand side screw?
Put it in here. I've just showed it out.
What colour is it? Oh, these are Allen keys.
I've just
Right. No. Shut
Have you took that screw out?
Oh yeah, I can't do that to you.
up.
Did you take it? It was here?
Luke,
Are you sure you didn't just pinch
No,
that one and
no,
put it
no,
over there?
Luke.
Actually, not if I
Well,
left
Dan's
it.
messing. Well, Dan's messing about.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us how to service an ideology?
I'd absolutely love to. Right.
Come on.
It needs to, screws missing.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to need...
So we've got an
we're gonna
ideologic.
need- Ideal Logic, we're going to do full screw down service. So, we're going to need probably drive screwdriver. We're going to need my 8 mil.
We got more cameras than BBC in here today.
Oh.
This.
Oh my God, what you done? Right. Full strip down service on Logic. So, first thing we're going to do is
Ideologic.
Ideal Logic.
One of the most sold boilers in the UK.
Yes.
They've sold 4 million boilers so far.
Rightly so, it's a good boiler.
Yeah.
It's a good boiler, I do like the Logic, it's very easy to work on.
So 2 screws
2 screws on here, that'll get you
on
cover
some.
off. Some cover off. Put that there. And you got your turret here. What that'll do is lift up, close, and that's out.
Nice and easy.
Very easy. Gas valve here is on one clip. Pull that. That'll be the pipe out. You push that up into the ejector, twist down, edge way.
See, he's done this before, hasn't he?
I have. There you got the screw up here at ease. No, that won't fit. Where is my flathead? You can use a flathead, or I can't remember what size nut that is. Is it a 10 or an 8? Could be an 8.
I think it's an 8, I can't remember.
Use it, mate, yeah. So screw in there. Use an 8mm socket if you've got it. I have got it, but I'm just going to do it with the flathead for now. Get that undone. This is what holds the fan in. So unscrew that out. The fan is on 2 connections. There's one there that plugs into there. There's one there that undoes, and then the fan lifts up and out.
So that is really easy.
It's dead easy. Right, turn that. So 8mm. Again, just going to undo 4 screws. The Logic, you can have this stripped down service in 20 minutes, down dead easy. Really easy to work on. Don't know why they get such bad press. Really don't. Shit! Nah, they're good boilers, I like them. So we're just going to undo this side as well.
What do people think to Ideal Logic? Put a comment below, let us know.
Right, 2 full ones there, and there's 2 right at the back. There's one there, same size, same 8mm, and again there.
So these are a little bit more awkward to get to one back out there, but they're still okay. That one's the most awkward, that side.
Most time you undo them, get your finger in there, give it a spin.
What are you fingering?
That's one out. And there's one a bit lower down on the back. Again, just get the 8mm in. I ain't even looking what I'm doing, to be honest with you. Can't see. Right. Still in my right. Turn it around the other way. Al, why did you install these boilers so oil?
These are just normal height.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll know next time. I'll put 100 lower for you.
You know what? That's the first thing people say to me when they first see me. Go, oh, you'd be taller. Charming, thanks a lot. Right, we got that one undone now. Is that another screw board in there? So, then we're both out. There is a little trick when you do the ideal lodge to get the burner out. What you want to do is put it on its back like that, then twist round that way, and that's the out. That's the burner out, dead easy.
Some people do struggle with that, don't they?
They do.
They struggle with top there.
So, I'll show you again. So, it goes in, out, round. Get your thumb stuck, there you go. Move it forward, and then go back in. Like that. Get it out, show you again. So, just twist.
Were you an ideal engineer, Luke?
Yes and no. I was worked for a company called Eager. All my training was done at Ideal at the factory though. So any training was through Ideal.
So you know these boilers inside out?
Not these. I know them, but my favourite Ideal is the ISR. I absolutely love the ISR. True fact, I can rip out an Ideal ISR heat exchanger in 29 minutes from fully drained.
Right.
From filled up to, yeah.
Happy days. So what's important things that we'll be doing on this?
So what you want to do, you want to clean the spark exhaust and them are standard.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you can get the camera in there, you can probably see the heat exchanger kind of like goes into a V shape, like it gets narrower as it goes down. So you want to get in there, clean it out and wash it through. Good little trick, you know, when you wash it through. So obviously you're going to put water down here, it's going to come down here through your condensate trap. Sometimes it'll come out of here. Put that back on, it'll stop the water from overflowing there. So when you clean out here with water, washing it down, that'll just stop it and make it go down the trap. So yeah, once you've cleaned all your burner, everything like that, another good thing that you want to do on the Logic is the injector. Very important you clean that injector because they can get grubbied up. So to do that, you just need... You want my screwdriver?
No.
I could swear that's in your hands. Hold on, we'll get another one. So, two screws to hold the injector in. I'm just going to undo them. Don't lose the screw. There's the injector. That's what you want it looking like. Every time. You want it looking brand new.
You've cleaned that well.
I have, mate. I've got a lot of practice.
So another thing do we know, these are different sizes for different outputs.
Yes.
So the bigger one of these is the smallest on the outside.
Yeah.
And the injector part of it is the biggest.
It's the way that it pulls the...
Yeah, because it allows more air through.
That's it, yeah.
And then this one, we know this is the smaller one because the brass bit of it's the biggest.
I'll do a lot of them. Right, but you can actually get in here for the fan venter if you want as well. Because sometimes, if these haven't been saved for a while, all the muck will go inside eventually. So what you can do is get it, you should twist and pull. Like that. So you can actually clean all the way through there. There's your fan blade.
And then just make sure there's no in there.
Yeah, just make sure it's nice and clean.
Bees or flies or something like that.
That's it, yeah. And if you look on there to get it back in, you just line it up there, push it in, and twist back round to the screw. Which I'm going to make it look really hard now, See, just line that up, push it in, twist, there you go. Right. That's about it on the Logic service. Obviously you got, oh actually no I haven't shown you.
Expansion vessel with pump expansion vessel.
Yeah, pump the expansion vessel up and that. The last
condensate trap, we'd be cleaning that out before we finish.
That's the last thing you do, yeah. So you just pull that off there. Again, so simple on Logic. Twist it that way. Twist, pull, clean it out. What I will say is, as you pull it out though, if it's full of water, you go like that, it'll make the siphon go and you get water over there. So make sure you protect the PCB before you take that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get it back in.
So again, nice and easy. So out of 10 for servicing,
Yeah.
what we're saying?
10. It's the easiest boiler. That is the easiest boiler to clean enough.
So Luke's giving this a 10 out of 10. So
if someone phones me up and says, you do Logic, absolutely. It's so easy to clean. Yeah, just see, well, it's going to be, what, 10-15 minutes strip or whatever.
Luke, what
So-
did you do with that fancy, what of them?
We're missing clips.
We're missing screws, I've still not put that one back in.
What, Dan? You're taking some time with this boiler, aren't you?
I didn't take it to pieces. Yeah, what, for this here?
Come on, Dan, we up.
For this. Hey.
Yeah.
Luke, let's finish this one and then we'll help Dan.
Right. Well, the other, right, yeah. So, let's put it all back together now. So, you right there, Dan?
So so Luke, to service one of these boilers,
Yeah.
you can literally do it in half an hour and do a good job.
That's the
So
full
some
thing,
people, some people would go to this and just put flue gas analyzer in, and they'd be scared to strip it down.
Don't be scared.
You
Don't
can
stop
just
it.
strip them down.
Yeah.
Wherever you're just messing about there, banging pipes to pretend to a customer you're doing something, you could have stripped it down, and you could have done a good job.
Yeah, just get in there and strip them out. They am solid. I mean, even that seal there, it's really robust. You ain't got to be scared of that seal. Like cracking or anything, them will last ages.
We'd be checking that burner as well. That's an important thing, isn't it? To
Yeah,
say.
the burner, see, they have had problems with these burners. They have honeycomb burners. Honeycomb burners, but yeah, you can blast that through. You put your vacuum on reverse, blow it all through. But another thing to check as well is that plate in there. The only problems with the Logic, that plate, all you want to do is push down on it.
Just gently though,
Just gently, don't.
because you can snap
You
it.
can snap it. You should have a bit of bounce in it. If it's going down, it's knackered. But yeah, you can. To be honest with you, them burners are pretty hard to clean. That's one thing I will say against Logics. They can block up.
See, Dan's at his training school now.
Right, so let's get it back together. So burner in, twist. There you go. Back in. Oh, so target's clear then. 2 screws on the back.
C Plumbers just put, everyone's currently messaging their customers to tell them they've been held up because they're watching this.
Shit, I've lost me out now, please. Okay. Yeah, put your two bolts on the back, nice and easy.
We're not getting no likes though. No, nobody likes us. We've got a lot of people watching though, to be fair.
Come on, just press the like button. You can come on my life if you want.
So what do we need them to do then? Next week, next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
What's happening next Saturday?
Plum Fest.
Plum Fest.
12 till 5.
Check out who?
Professor Plum for all the details.
Professor Plum is the main man. Go check him out.
TikTok placement, he's got the ticket link. You don't need a ticket to get in, but
It's free. It's free to come along.
Free event.
You're all welcome.
Plenty of giveaways, and there's a few stands going to be there. To name a few, we've got Eco Clip, Full Fix Fixings, Perfect.
I think we're gonna have a Viva training stand as well.
Viva Training. Alan Hart is coming. Are you coming?
Yeah. I'll be there. I couldn't miss coming and filming you two again. This is best day I've had for ages.
What better than when Plum was here?
I'm not gonna comment. Professor Plum is the man. I love him. Yeah. So come along, join us. And you can see these two in the flesh.
Clowns.
These super famous YouTubers, TikTokers. Are you Instagrammers as well?
Yeah.
I don't do that Instagram thing, so I don't know.
Oh, no, I did tag you earlier.
What did you do? Tag me on Instagram?
Yeah. You never get them, man.
You won't be getting no replies on there.
Right, so I've got 2 bolts in the back,
Yeah.
2 bolts in the front.
Yeah.
So that's the burner back in. The fan hooks on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Needs to be out. One thing I will say is this gasket here. Just make sure that gasket's okay, because I've had them that thin that you do get a smell of gas.
Yeah.
Check that gasket, make sure it's okay. Most of the time now, it is pretty good. So all it does is hook on and down, and then you can tell when this fan is on, because you give it a pull forward, it won't come out. Now if
Yeah.
you get the hooks on, you'll have it like that, and you'll be able to pull the fan back out. So just make sure it angle it in, down, and that's it back in there. Now it's easy with 8mm, but you can just use a flathead to get in there. It is a little bit awkward to get your fingers in. Once you've got it in, start it off a turn.
Can you not do this? Just do this. Take that fan out. So that. Can you do this? Can you just tighten it on a little bit first?
Yeah.
And then put it on.
How do you not know that trick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'll just take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look in, I like to
You're back
So you can just put that screw on a little bit and then click the fan in, so you don't have to struggle getting your hands in.
There you go. Mate, taught me something then.
Yeah.
See, everything. Every day is a school day. We're all learning together. I've learnt today to not let Luke touch a Navien boiler.
I've learned never to ever.
And don't let Dad try and put it all together.
I'm waiting for Luke to give me the parts. He's got it in his pocket.
Yeah, he will have.
I've got a clip missing here. A screw missing from the plate.
So I have a rule on my lives. My rule is never end a live when you've got more than 100 people watching.
And how many have we got?
We've just got 122 still. So
I don't know what to say.
if anybody wants to keep this live going, share this, share it on Facebook, tag your mum, tag your dad, tag your friends, your auntie, anybody. Just tag people, and then we can have a look at what we'll have a look at. Are we looking at air source heat pump soon?
Air source heat pump and your power tank.
Power tank. We're going to look at power tank. Thermoskirt.
So we can go through thermoskirt.
Talk about thermoskirt.
Can I have a go taking the heat pump apart?
Yeah, if you want.
What after
Yeah.
Shall we let him take the
What about the
heat pump?
Porsche?
So, any reviews on the Worcester 1000, Dan?
1000, no, it's down there.
So the 1000 down there,
We're not allowed to touch it.
they've not been allowed to. They're definitely not touching that. Have you seen the state of this? Look at this. There's no way.
It's nearly back together.
They're not even taking case off that 1000.
What? What's the matter, darling?
Have you done it?
Is that it, Luke?
Yeah.
So just tell us a bit about it then before and then we can put case back on.
What we'd like to know.
So you've stripped it down.
Stripped it all down, that's a full strip down service. So what you do now is you do your fluid gas analyzer, FSD, gas phone, stuff like that. Yeah. That is the full strip down service on these should take about, once you've got a bit of experience, 30 minutes. That's
And
full strip down.
Dan sabotaged you as well.
Yeah, he's took the shit. Which goes on there, of course. No, you don't. Come on, now that's stupid. There you go.
I have seen it on there
Go
before.
it's upside down. It's got it
Right,
upside
so if you're going to work on a
down.
gas boiler, you must be gas safe registered. These videos are just for fun, so don't be following all that we do. We're just comedians with gas boilers. Well, yeah, definite. We just have a bit of fun. We just give you a little bit of an idea. Trainees and stuff can look at this. So Ideologic combi boiler. All in all, we think it's good. Luke says 10 out of 10. Dan, just before you start with that, just tell us a little bit about this logic for stripping down and servicing. Out of 10, what would you give it?
A 9, but yeah.
9 out of 10. So you think it's a good boiler?
It's a good boiler. I prefer the backseat. The backseats to strip down. I think they're miles easier.
We're not talking about backseat. We're talking about Logics.
Logic 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Just
so
the burner, you need to have your technique for getting it out and stuff, whereas newbies would struggle with that.
and I agree. I would say 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. And then Luke says 10 out of 10.
I'll just
Put a comment below. Let us know what you think. Out of 10, if you're a gas engineer, servicing Ideologics, what do you think? Would you give it a 9 out of 10? Would you give it a 10 out of 10? Would you give it a 2 out of 10? Also, what's your opinion on Ideologic? Watching this and doing a method statement, cheers for the entertainment. Thanks for watching, Kevin. Thank you very much. Right, let's turn this back around. We'll go back to this. We're back to this Navien boiler now.
This Navien's missing more screws.
There's nothing left of it.
What we're saying, shall we come back to Navien later?
Yes, let's get back to Navien later because
So,
I need a break from the Navien. Any other boiler?
right, okay. So, Luke,
Yeah,
out of 10,
yeah,
stand in front of it.
yeah.
Navien boiler,
Yeah.
out of 10 for servicing.
I'll give it a 1 because the case was nice. That was it. Everything else I haven't liked. Now, like I said, that might be because I've got in blinds, not manufacturer's bookings. I've got in there, my tools and had a go. But And normally you can work stuff out. That is just horrible to work your way around. Now, I might change mine if I got on a training course and start shining, but yeah.
And I think it's important that you go on a training course.
Yes.
And if they'll let us, I'll come with you.
There you go.
We can all go on the training course. We could even let Dan come as well, maybe. And then we can see what your review would be then. So
Yeah.
Dan,
Yes.
again out of 10, what would you give?
I wouldn't. Not even a 1. Oh no. For servicing, or when about the boiler itself?
For servicing,
Servicing is 0, but the boiler itself, I like this idea with the hot water circulation.
yeah.
I like the fact it can run. You say multiple showers? Or two?
Yeah, you can run quite a lot.
I also like the fact you don't need to strip it down for a service. Thank God. But yeah, if you have to change components, it's awful.
Yeah, I mean, I'd sort of agree with you, but as I say, we do need to go on a training course for that, so we can give
I can't see that.
That is just
fair,
a
honest.
blind, yeah, it's a blind
opinion. Right, let's just leave that then for now, Dan. We'll go out let's go out and have a look.
I can't feel like I'm getting defeated by this thing. This thing.
What I'm thinking is I could just end live, and then we can pretend that we can come back to it later when it's finished.
Right,
We can say you did it straight away.
Coming out, just put cover on.
Yeah, just put case on. Great.
Put cover on.
What's going on? Right, Sam, that'll do, love. You're finished.
Actually, you ain't tried to put the case on yet, have you? On your own? Because we both did it earlier.
Dan,
Yes.
have you missed something in that boiler?
No, nothing. Didn't need no fan.
It works on it's like the old balance fluid boilers.
Have we forgot all on this boiler, Dan?
No, this is off the Worcester, I think.
Yeah.
Come on.
Actually, this will be interesting.
What?
If you can get it back in with that
Me?
With that pipe
Me?
in the way. Yeah.
What? Oh yeah.
Just try it with that piping.
I don't think it'll go in.
That's what I mean. I don't think it will.
I don't know. It's got to be a knack to get that in. You can't have the drain system together.
Right, I really do think you have to drain the system to do that.
Captain oil.
But as far as their argument is going to be, you're going to isolate the boiler, open up the drain off, and you ain't going to have that much water in the boiler. It's going to take you minutes to drain it. But at the end of the day, you still have to drain the boiler to get the fan out.
So as you can see, when it comes to the Navien boiler, we have no idea what we're doing. We are proper free comedians with it. We've had no training on it.
No.
We don't know how to do it, but it does seem a lot more difficult than any of the other boilers, to be fair.
How did that clip work?
But yeah, put a comment below. Let me know what you think.
Yeah. Was there a screw on it?
Yeah. Just nothing there.
Let's do that way around.
Do you know my arm's killing me now?
I mean, I think you take this long, did you?
I'll swap you.
Actually, yeah, he wants to see Alan Hart put it back together. Actually, yeah, you know what? He's me and Dad struggling. He got Alan Hart here. He wants to see him put it back together. Put in the comments now. If you want to see Alan Hart, stick this back together. Let us know. How many people are saying it now?
Do you want me to do it, or do you want Luke to put it in comments below?
No, put this on me, Al. Come on.
Come on, Luke.
It's your race. Come on.
We'll do whatever people say. So if they say that they want you to do it, that if they say they want me to do it,
Don't worry, the water's right going on you.
we've had two Lukes so far. Three Lukes, 4 Lukes. They're not done for me yet.
Come on, man.
She Plums put me.
Yeah, come on.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice, is it?
That pipe.
People want to see me. I've never stripped that boiler down.
I mean,
You've got it wrong, yeah.
this thing's.
Oh,
There, I'm taking it back to pieces.
This is
A joke.
Anybody on the chat can make the way to Leeds and can do that in under 30 minutes.
Do you know
Alan will give away that.
we've still got 113 people watching us at this. What's going on? You think you need to all go back to what time is it? It must be after dinner now.
I'm starving, it's 1:30 nearly. What time did we start this?
You got here about 11, didn't you? We must be 2 hours. You must have been 2 hours missing about it, haven't you? Customer's going to be like, what on earth are they doing?
Oh,
Professor Plum's put Luke needs to do it.
Thank you, Sam.
I think today put the case on the PCB. Well, the display board.
It's missing a lot of screws, like.
Nice one, Professor Plum. Thanks for that. I know Luke definitely needs to do it. Thank you.
Plum needs to get back to work.
Oh, they're all saying, everybody's saying you.
You're just mean, man. Mean and nasty. I would, but Dan's having fun. Be honest with
They're
you.
all going, they're refusing to go back to work until the stream ends.
It's Friday, it's fine. Don't worry. It was all good.
Professor Plum's put his off ill today.
Oh, is he?
I am.
Yeah, I should have found him sick.
I wasn't ill before this.
Have you got the fan back in? Fair play.
Fan back in, mate. Don't know where that's from.
I don't know where that's from.
That shouldn't be on this side, I think.
If there's anybody who's really good on Navien boilers, and they want to invite me out to do a live, then send me a message. I'm happy to come out.
That's what I'm back to that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to come out. If you want to do a video, show me how to service one, show me how to take a plate heat exchanger out on a job, then just give us a shout and I'll come out and I'll do a video so then we can get somebody who knows what they're doing a video on
This
it.
is never going to be working ever again.
I don't know.
Oh, man, it just gets worse.
Paul's he thought we were going to ask for somebody to come and put this pile back together. Well, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, if anybody that knows all about Naviens can come and help us put this boiler back together.
Right, where'd that little blue plug goes there, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Hello?
I think they're fed up with these now.
What's that
Hello?
one?
Yeah, speaking.
There you go.
You're speaking to Amanda, calling on behalf of Plumbing, Heating and Air Movement News Magazine. So it's a very quick call to do an update so that you can't see the magazine.
It's not right, I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's definitely from there,
Yeah, there you go.
but this doesn't want to sit flat. You're going to try and...
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you see. We're not taking more bits apart.
It's because the washer, look. Yeah, the washer's knackered. Brand new boiler. Now the washer.
Is it knackered?
There you go.
So you know when this goes into a customer's house and it all starts leaking? Can I get you two to come out and sort it out?
This ain't going into customer's house. It's unsafe.
Right.
It's definitely ID, there's holes in the back of the case.
There you go. That's it.
You got a square.
That's it. Yeah, that's that on. Was it?
That's not the right clip.
That's for the.
Where's the one for the back? There.
That's it.
I can get it from now.
Yeah,
It's
just lines up, yeah.
It's not for the front, is it? Ah, there we go.
I can't believe you're still...
We don't know that's all.
Scott's put Laurel and Hardy. No, they're the Ant and Deck of the gas world. I've totally dropped them in. What I do is I invite strange men off internet to my house and then I drop them straight into the deep end.
What you gotta do? Put that there. There you go.
You said
Somebody's put, that'll be £5,000 please. That service.
What steps we on? 2,802. There you go. That's how much he is.
the one with lowest is at the top.
There you go. That's for. Oh no.
If anybody wants us to move on to something else, put a comment below. Just let us know. Have you had enough of this Navien now?
Yeah, I had enough long when I took case off.
I want to see you put that case back on, to be fair.
We're nearly there, Val. We're nearly there, mate. We are. We've got a screw here that we don't know where it's from.
Top one, isn't it?
It had a spacer on it as well, didn't it, remember?
Yeah, that goes through there.
Remember that spacer that went behind it?
Yeah. That's for me. What's that from? Wait. It's two of them. There's no one there. Two screws missing.
Oh, do you know how many shorts I've got on this? I've got so many shorts for you two, haven't I?
That's it. Then put the case on.
Is it?
The spare screws there, what are you on about?
They-
No, mate. That
We-
dropped out of here. Don't worry about that.
We brought these with us.
Yeah.
If there's any spare screws, just put them inside the case.
I don't. What is this on?
And then whoever strips it out,
Just put it in.
whoever strips it down next time, I'll just say, what do you do with them screws?
Bottom first.
See, look, they can do it. They can do it. Takes 2 of them. And,
That's why we're plumbers crack.
and when can they see you? Thursday night.
Thursday now, live on TikTok.
Thursday on TikTok live. So if you want to ask them any questions about coming to my house, what would it like coming to my house?
Well, it was good till we got on this. Look at that.
Did he?
Well,
Guys, take that long.
are you paying cash or card, sir?
You like cash, do you? We don't have cash anymore. So that's it. That's your Navien. So really easy to service and work on.
That the bracket?
Yeah.
That ain't real. Have you put them blocks on?
No, that's real.
Crap, isn't it?
Sorry, I'll let you know if you're actually watching, but Jesus. Have you shown
This is
that?
live. It's live. You can't say that.
I know, but
We have to-
have you shown them around the back of this boiler? Have a look at the bracket on these. Fucking hell. Look at it. Look. I can get my hand in there.
You
Why?
Circulation.
You can sleep it back of there.
Hug it on. Honestly, the gap is all that. That's horrendous.
Now what? What we're looking at now?
Up. Should we go in the think tank? We'll call it Alan's think tank.
Come on then. Let's go.
Come on, here we go.
What are we doing?
Think tank? Well,
We're going to think tank now.
the professor's laboratory.
Professor's lab.
Bloody hell!
Leave on that.
Don't want that. That'll get you a warning. Come up now.
That's awful.
Oh, was you looking for a screw earlier?
Yeah,
You find it?
See, it's nice and tidy in here. I tidied it up for you. I wish I were joking, but I'm not. This is actually tidy.
Let's go through the power tank.
Power tank.
I'm filming you. You're filming me.
Yeah, that's good.
How many litres is it?
So this will do. This is just a small baby. It's 500 litres.
And how many outlets will that do at once?
It'll do.
You've tested it
It'll do
out.
about 10.
10.
At 8 litres a minute, it'll do 10. It'll do 80 litres a minute. Will that? So if we've got any questions on power tank, we've got Dan and Luke, and they're going to answer all them questions for you.
You see sorry?
Why is he wearing fresh white Air Max to work?
I'm not working.
You are? You're servicing more boilers today than
I
ever.
am actually.
You don't think you'd be doing this, did you?
Oh dear, I've put you under some stress today, you too, Ella. Like, I'm not going to it. I'm not going to his house again.
Do you want to have a look in the power tank?
Yeah.
Bet everyone's wondering what's inside it. Well, it's full of water.
So what's in there then?
So you've got the water store, so it's filled up here.
So it's filled up there.
Filled up there with 15mm supply.
Yep.
Then you got your pump that pumps it out of the tank to your mate.
Yeah. So what you've got, just to explain that in English, you've got cold water coming into there. It goes into this. So this is storing cold water. So you would size that tank to your requirements. That's a 500 litre tank.
Is that big enough?
500 litre is probably big enough. I've got Dan videoing me as well here, look.
What's
So
your favourite
in
brand
there,
of PTFE?
just before you put that in,
Alan.
Sorry, mate.
just before you put that in,
Yeah.
we've got a sump style pump in there. And what that's doing is, when you turn your tap on, that'll pump out of here at the whatever you require. So on this particular one, this is 80 litres a minute at 3 bar. But you can also get a twin version of these, and you can get 160 litres.
Just to give you an idea of that, your normal kitchen tap will normally be about 10 to 12 litres a minute. coming out. That'll give you 80.
Yes.
Wow.
It is amazing. It really is good.
Oh, that's some shower that is. Oh, God. Be like having the...
So what it tends to do is, one tap will be really good, but it won't be amazing.
Yeah.
But as you open your second tap and your third tap and your fourth tap, you just don't notice any difference on your first one.
Yeah, so the bounces...
They're all doing really good.
Yeah, so there's no
You know,
dropping
so
pressure.
there doesn't drop in pressure.
So that's what you normally get for combis. Like, as you're using one on tap, if someone turns a hot tap on or flushes the toilet, your pressure just goes. So
Yeah.
this is to eliminate that.
So if you're going to have that Navien boiler, that'll do.
Oh, I'm saying that word. I keep getting chills.
Then
It's
you,
only operated by a standard fill valve.
that's it.
Yeah. But it's got a hefty overflow on it.
It has. And if you take that overflow out on there, look, which I thought quite. I think the first time I've seen one of these like this.
Oh wow.
It's got like a filter in there so that you don't get any mice,
Rats up that
mice
thing.
or rats or all.
Cats and dogs,
Back up.
anything will go there.
Because that's what happens in it. You end up going into edit tank and you see dead birds and stuff in them.
Yeah.
So that's that. So that's the power tank. You just got to be careful not to cross-thread that when you put it on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Put some rapid glue on it. Remember sticking that now.
Rapid blue. So what do you like? Rapid blue?
Yeah.
I'll sort that out in a minute. Don't worry.
I think it's.
Don't worry. I've seen you at Navien boiler.
You're getting me confused with Luke. That'll do.
What else? What else have we got in here then?
Well, we've got all the battery packs over here for your solar.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this for a setup.
What do we think of that?
That is pretty impressive, to be fair. Now, coming from a layman who don't know much about it, that is pretty impressive. So, these all store the solar energy on your roof, don't they? Which you can then in turn use when you need it.
Yes.
Okay.
So we get solar panels. We've got 32 solar panels up on roof.
32?
32, and then we've got battery storage here.
Are all these batteries, these square?
They're all batteries. Five batteries there. So we've got two that are 9.5 kilowatt hours. So they store 9.5 kilowatt hours each. Them smaller ones, they store 8.2 kilowatt hours each.
Wow.
So we've got three of them. So that's 43 kilowatt hours.
How
And
much
then-
is it generating now? Can
You tell me. Can you tell me? You can tell us there. Look, we've got 6 kilowatts. So in an hour, if that continued, we get 6 kilowatts, 6 kilowatt hours that would go into batteries. But as you can see at the minute, that battery's full. That battery's full.
They're
That one's
all
full.
full.
They're all full.
Yeah, yes.
All batteries are full. So what that means is that when the sun goes in, we can still use it.
And you can sell this back to the
We can
grid.
sell it back to grid. We've got 2 inverters there at the top, so we've got 6 kilowatts in and 6 kilowatts out as well, which is really good.
How much would something like this cost?
I
Because I think a lot of people.
don't know what it costs now, but probably about 30 grand maybe.
Wow. That includes
Including the batteries.
solar panels, batteries, the electrics, about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what you've got to bear in mind is this wouldn't be the system that most people would have. This is just a crazy.
No, this is.
This is a crazy guy that just has to have everything crazy. A bit like my hot water cylinders. 2 filters there.
Another one there.
Filters, the
One
multiplying.
there. What's that one?
One up there, look as well.
Where's that one?
Yeah, look,
Oh yeah, it's Mag and Clean. Oh, that's the LG. That is.
that's an old one.
Crap.
Ah, them brilliant, them, man. Them great, them was.
Take it out, have a look inside it. See, this is what systems are like when you've worked on them.
Just after I flushed them. This is.
This is before you flushed them. Look.
This is after.
My gosh.
Wow! Look at that bubble.
Woo! That's good for the TikTok video.
that's
That one,
so,
isn't
That's
it?
so satisfying.
Eh?
That is. That is so satisfying.
When you pull it out, is it normally like that?
This largest tank.
My arm's killing. We must have been live for like 2 hours.
It's not saying that.
Wow.
So we're still on solar panels there. We're still generating almost 6 kilowatt. Well, yeah, 6. So that's just amazing. So far, since it's been installed, we've generated 18,000 kilowatt hours of energy. So if you work that out on your energy tariff, what's that? 5 grand, 5.5 grand or so. So far it's paid back about 5.5 grand.
Look at this monster.
I thought you were on about something else. Then.
How you doing on your knees? Walking in.
Man, look at that. What would that pump?
I had that in here. I had that doing all my house.
Near the floor commercially.
Yeah.
I've changed one of them in someone's house.
Based. In someone's house.
Yeah,
Did you
someone's
install
house.
that flue there, Luke?
Yeah, to be
That's the
fair.
ideal logic. You've just been servicing. You didn't even check flue.
I'm going to that whiskey.
Where's condensate? Look at condensate.
Tell you he stole it.
That's blow off.
Oh my god.
That's gonna blow straight off.
So you see, behind YouTubers, we have little setups that you don't see.
Let's have a look at your heat pump.
Come on then. Are you going to tell us about heat pumps?
Yes, Luke is, yeah.
Before we go any further, can we just look at this shoddy work? Look what Al's done. It's not into a drain or nothing.
Is that Condensate Pro, that?
That is Condensate Pro. It's just setups for videos. And that's another one with Condensate Pro in.
I've never actually filled one of these yet.
No, I've not. So this is your heat pump.
This is my heat
And
pump.
it acts like a reverse refrigerator, is that right?
Well, it just heats. It's a heat pump. Yeah.
So, the solar panel's powering that,
Yes.
and there's a flow and return off it, just
Yeah.
like any other boiler.
Yeah. So if we have a look there, we've got a flow and return.
Yeah. Are
That
they
just
filled
goes-
with anything different? Have they got any fluid in or anything?
Just water
Just
on
water.
this. There's no chemicals in it.
And can you get different sizes of these?
Yeah.
So
We've got an ISO valve on there. This needs lagging properly because I haven't done it. It's got some anti-frost valves on there, just there. Anti-freeze valves. So if it froze up in winter, it'd drop hot water out of the system. Which I don't know if that's a good idea or not really, but it is what it is.
How many condensate pipes have you got? There's one down there, one here, one there.
that one's actually legit though.
Well, it's better.
All these fluids, and there's only two legit.
So like if we have a look inside on this heat pump,
Is this place here?
it is.
Is it?
So we've got a flow and return coming in.
Yeah, these are on the flexes here.
Yeah, so that's the flow and returns coming in.
Yeah.
So if you follow that flow round, we can see it goes up to diverter.
Yeah.
So that diverter valve's on that white of priority.
Yeah.
So that makes it so that this cylinder always stays warm for the hot water.
Yeah. Basically, as soon as the hot water temperature goes
And
down,
what temperature is that displaying now?
So what that is, that's a pixel stat, and what that does is, when the buffer gets to whatever this temperature is, whatever you set it on there, it turns that pump on there.
Right.
I'm actually going to change this and take it out, but I'm just trying all different things on my system because I like to do stuff like that. I do keep following other stuff because there's
British gas boxes, not seen them in a while.
British gas boxes.
Everyone raves about them.
I used to love them, you know why?
Because you can stand up.
Yeah.
So you could be the same size as normal people.
That's it, yeah. That's it.
Say that. Oh yeah, you smaller than me. No, we're about the same.
About
Aren't
the same. I'm saying what was that not?
I'm smaller. Am I?
we? I think we're all. I don't think any of us can slag each other off for being small. Put it that way.
Look at the hill that I've got on.
So we've got a low loss header on there.
Yeah.
So this is just, that's been on my system before because as I say, I put stuff on my system, play with stuff, practice with stuff. But that's,
And you rate these Trapex.
yeah,
filters.
so we've got Trapex filters.
And what's just the difference between these two? Just the size and magnet inside.
Yeah, this is a big one. Do you want to take that one out, Luke, and have a look?
Well, just take the magnet out.
Take the magnet out.
Is it
Sure.
full? Oh, the magnet.
Dan, do you want to take the little one out?
Yeah, so put my side of each other, pair here.
If anybody asks what the difference between me and Dan is.
That's mine.
Yeah, so
Don't
that's not
touch them
good.
too close.
So,
Oh,
Luke,
you mind getting the cutter?
Luke and Dan are putting the magnets close together.
It's not about the size, it's what you do with it.
People that's got small magnets normally say that.
One's ripped.
That's what Spirotech used to say, didn't they, with that low magnet they had? Eh?
Oh, well, they defended that with the lawyers. It works, no, it's down. Get it. There we go.
So yeah, so that's got a nice big magnet in that one. That's got a little diddy one.
But does the job.
It does the job.
Yeah, it does
It's
the
a
job.
10,000 gauge magnet in that. So it's a really good magnet in there.
List design as well.
Yeah, that also that one that's got no valves on that one. If you have a look.
Yes.
But if we have a look on top of that cylinder up there, you can see the orange one.
The orange one.
So if you see the orange one, that's got valves on that one.
They look very similar to someone else's valves.
No, if you have a look at this though, there's no connections on there, so there's less chance of out leaking.
Oh yeah, that's all
It's all one.
piece. There you go.
So you know, like you said earlier about a certain filter which we won't mention that used to leak on the connections.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to leak on connection.
The only connection you've got with an O-ring is...
So the O-rings in there, you've got 3 O-rings.
And you can spin this, you can have this running on.
Yeah, it's got 3 O-rings in it.
Horizontal.
There you go.
Bloody hell!
So that's good. You've got 2 O-rings on there, and then you've got another O-ring in there. So you're never going to have no leaks on that. Also, it's just nuts and olives on there.
Yeah.
So again, there's no joint on that bit of it. So that's not going to leak. So what you've got with them, you've got an option. You can have them with no valves if you want. Just like Luke's.
Obviously,
so
the
no
price
valves. I don't think there's much. I'm not sure there's much of a difference.
Well, why
It's just
would you choose not to have valves?
why you would do that is because it might. Well, it might be space.
Could be, yeah.
So-
So them two side by side. With that one, you get in smaller gaps. That one, look at it. Yeah. You got that much difference. So yeah,
And also, you might think, well, you know what? I've got the boiler valve, so I can use the boiler valve for this one, and then you might put a valve on this further down.
you could leave valving, yeah.
So it's different choices for what different people like. The good thing with these, I think, is you can flush front filter, you can drain front filter without taking it all apart. Whereas if you look at something like a MagnaClean, you've got to physically take that apart to do what with it.
Yeah, you got isolating, take it out, and yeah. Wow, that's warm.
That's warm.
That is warm.
That's just free energy from the sunshine.
Oh, wow.
So that's what it's bringing in right now.
We've also got a T-Smart in there. See that little T-Smart?
Yeah.
So that's the good thing about that is I can use that on my app.
We've got to look at that for the renovation that we're doing.
Just one thing I tell you as well, I now know that sunshine's making that hot because I've got a little light down there. You see that little light?
on the water heater.
On the water heater.
Yeah, yeah.
What that tells me is that bottom thermostat's on. And that what that says is on here, on my energy here, we've got a solar diverter. And this it's on number 2 now. And number 2 is that cylinder.
Okay.
So first of all, what this solar divert does, it'll go to number 1 first. And number 1 goes to this cylinder. So this is the hot water one. And then number 2 obviously goes to that one that we just said. So how this works is, first of all, it'll fill this cylinder up so that we've always got hot water, and then we've got the hot water priority. And then on this cylinder here, this works as a preheat to the other cylinder. So it's just storing free energy in there. And then we can also use that as well to do the central heating on there. So we've also got a coil out of there that feeds the central heating. And that works on all the smart controls that we've got. So we've got the Salus relays, we've got the Salus thermostats and the Salus controls. And then when we're looking at the boilers as well, we've got a gas boiler. We've got Salus relays inside them. So I can change it from heat pump to boiler. And if I want, I can set rules so that if it dropped below a certain temperature outside, I could make it so the gas boiler came on. So let's say it dropped below 0 degrees, I could make the gas come on and not use the heat pump, or I could set whatever rules I want with them relays. It's really smart to enable you to be able to do that. So now I've told you all that, Luke, can you tell us how it works?
It's an amazing system, to be fair. I mean, you've got every type of season or any type of demand that you've got. It's there. Like you said, if they said, "Oh, gas is cheaper," you switch to your gas. If electric's cheaper, you switch to your electric. That's before you've even used up your solar PV engine.
Yeah, and the other thing as well is, so some people say, well, yeah, you're getting solar today, but what about in winter? You're not getting no solar in winter. So what you can do in winter is you can charge these overnight on a cheap energy tariff, on a cheap overnight tariff. So again, we can charge these up, and these can power the heat pump at cheap rate. So that's good, isn't it, Dan?
Yes, love it.
What else? What we're saying? Are we finishing this live? Because my arm's killing.
I bet it is, mate. Yeah.
Have you got less than 100 viewers?
Yeah, we've got it's gone down now. We're at 85 now.
That's it. Kill it.
So unless people start sharing and liking this really quick, we'll have to end it. Unless we've got any comments. Should we see if we've got any comments just before we end it?
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Right, so this one's for Luke.
Okay.
Luke, do you have an OnlyFans page?
I'll do, yeah. It's only plumbers. The wetter you get, the quicker we come.
Can
There you
you,
go.
before you answer any questions on there, what are these, Alan?
So they're flow setting valves. So they're just so you can set. So if you have a look on this one here, there,
Yeah.
that's for my upstairs. So you can see on it, that's turned it right down. So I don't want a load of flow to go upstairs. But if you see on my downstairs one here, that's fully open. So I've got it so most of my flow goes downstairs. Because what happens with my system is the pipes go upstairs first for downstairs, and then they go on drops to downstairs. And then that's for my downstairs circuit, and then my upstairs circuit just goes obviously straight upstairs.
Yeah.
So I've got to make it so that there's less resistance for downstairs. So that's what it does.
Never seen them before.
But this in here, the reason I've put all this Unistrut on is because I just swap and change stuff all the time, as you've probably seen by my videos in the past.
Yeah.
But it just means that I can cut stuff out, chop stuff out, change stuff, mess about with stuff, play with stuff, and just test different things, see what I like and what I don't like.
Wow.
And this, all my copper pipe here, I've got all my copper pipes so I can practice my pipe bending. Oh, that's what I could do. Could get you to do a pipe bending challenge, couldn't we?
God.
Live. Yeah, that's a good.
Like,
Who wants Dan to do a pipe bend challenge?
That's 15 mil or 10.
28.
Right, have we got what else we want to say on this video before we turn it off?
Why is there more Viessmans than anything else in here?
It's just what I've got. I've got 3 Viessmans, so that's a Viessmann 100. I've got a Viessmann 050. Alpha, that's a really good boiler. I really like that. Say it's a budget boiler.
You know what? After you put them live, I've got a problem. One of these, I'll ask you about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that there.
Yeah.
So there, we've got another Viessmann 100 there as well. So that's the one that actually is actually connected into the part of the house sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you can use it when you need to.
So I can use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't get used a lot, that does it?
I just turned it on the other day just because it's been off for the last 6 months.
Yeah, but mine's been off for 6 months, so I ain't got solar. Just got to let it work easy. Cheap in the middle.
Yeah, so because we haven't used any gas at all this year.
Wow.
We just used the electricity from what we've got.
Now we have talked about filters, but this is probably more important than the filter sometimes.
Yeah, so that's a deaerator. So that's the Tropics deaerator.
A lot of people forget about them. A lot of people don't even think to fit them. But whenever I quote, I always advise customer, get a deaerator. See, but a lot of people don't go for them, but I do a lot of them.
So that's a bit. No way. Do you know how many people? Have a look how many people we've got watching there.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah. Is that the most it's been on all day?
I think it's been more than that, but that's high, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good that. 204.
That's right, eh? Put on it, now put Dan on it, I'll get down to 2.
Right, Dan on it now. So if you like Dan, share this. Put some likes on it. Do something
Please.
so we get more views.
Yeah. 300.
Right, Dan, have you got all to say live? Come on. So I'll tell you what you can tell us. Tell us about what's happening next week.
Again?
We might as well. Just bear in mind, some people have fell asleep now.
Plumfest live next week with Plumbers Crack,
Yeah,
That's us do.
Professor Plum.
Professor Plum, Alan Hart, TikTok Tradesman. There's a few others, isn't there, going? I'll go for a bite.
So what is it? Why is it? What's
It's,
happening?
in aid of,
How many people can come?
it's in aid of
Where
mental
who can
health.
come?
Anyone can come. There is a ticketing system on TikTok Tradesman's TikTok page. So
But you don't need a ticket. You can
don't
just turn
need
up.
a ticket. You can just turn up. There's giveaways going to be happening. There's a couple of stands there showing off their products. There's a food van. There is beverages.
I know that Luke's got a free Navien boiler to give away, ain't you, Luke?
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take it out, bring it with us, and if you can put it back together, it's yours.
Shall we do a competition on how to put that together?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, I think Joe's the gas is coming actually.
John's
He
the
can-
gas.
Hello!
he can-
We've got a live band.
Band, singer,
It's 12 till 5. It's in Warwickshire. That's right, isn't it?
it is, yeah. In the Midlands.
In the Midlands. It's in aid of mental health mind charity.
So come along.
So come along.
Come along, we'll all be there.
Alan's
Professor
gonna be
Plum's
next
there. I'm going to be there. These two, Ant and Deck, are going to be there. So,
You
yeah.
shall want to say
So if you-
things there.
If you've got any questions about solar panels or power tanks or why you see that we do stupid videos sometimes.
Navien boilers.
Navien, if you want to know about Navien boilers, Luke will be there to tell us all about Navien boilers.
Good the life.
And now I've come on, numbers have gone down. So yeah, we got 184 people on now.
Are you working? No, I've got work. Well, this is better than work.
I don't think anybody's got work today, Luke.
Probably think the same thing about me.
Do you know? I think my battery on this phone will be going somewhat. We've been live.
Well,
I can't see it, Ken, when you're on live.
Not when you're
Hey,
live,
we've
no.
got quite a few likes, though. Look, we've got 7,900 likes.
Nice.
It's not an amazing amount, to be fair. But we could have done with a bit more. Couldn't
Yeah,
we?
double tapping the screen.
10,000 likes we could have done with, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone could just double tap the screen, don't cost you nothing. Just tap it. There you go.
So, have you got any questions for? Yeah, look, we're getting loads of likes now. Look, it's
There
going
you
up. Look
go.
at that.
Yay.
8,300 now. Look at that.
Thank you very much.
8,400. Yeah, that's ace.
Viva Training's coming as well, aren't they?
Viva training, yeah. So we
Yeah.
can talk about anything to do with training. If you're somebody who's thinking about becoming a gas engineer, then come along, and we can talk about how you could go on a fast track course. What people say, we can talk about that. Some people's got a negative opinion of that, but again, we can talk about that. We can talk about all that you want to talk about. What else?
No,
What's bit?
We've still got 150
Has
people
anyone
on.
stayed on all the time? And if so, what was the best bit?
What were the best bit of this video? Put a comment below. Let us know which. Working with yous all.
Bet it's a blast working with you all.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that first bit. Good job we got you here, though.
What does that say? Heart to heart.
Heart to heart. Yeah, we can have a heart to heart.
It still doesn't make any sense. The Navien service.
The Navien service.
Come on,
Navien service. So, if anybody has got a Navien boiler anywhere in the country and you
is
need
now
it
an expert.
servicing,
I can swap it for a Worcester Bosch.
Luke has said that he'll do a free service for anybody.
Nice.
Free boiler service for anybody with a Navien. He just needs to get a little bit of experience on him, so you'll be helping him.
Oh,
That.
God. There's still
Oh.
2 screws. You've got to find a place for them.
So that's it, isn't it? Is that it? We're done. Are we flipping this? Are we going?
Yeah, that's flip it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I need a break.
Only thing is, we're still over 100 people watching.
Am we?
How many people use liquid PTFE?
What do you want to see from us?
Tell me about liquid PTFE.
Liquid PTFE.
Tell me about it, because my arm's dropping off.
It's a lot faster than PTFE. It's got a low fail
we have a go
fail
with it?
rate. What?
Can we have a go with it?
With liquid PTFE, what
Yeah.
can we go with?
Haven't you used it before?
Yeah, I've seen it, but some people might see it and think, oh, does it actually work or not?
Yeah.
That's why I made a text to go off. Let's see if you can actually get it out.
The only
There you
issue
go.
with it is it needs to be on dry, clean threads.
Yeah.
So new valve installs, etc. New radiators, and you need to give it time to set. Some people say 5 minutes, but I had one fail the other day after about.
But we all know that this.
Whoa! What's this?
We all know that's better. We all know that that's better.
That is more expensive.
That is a lot more expensive,
So
and the tube's crap.
the Loctite 577, in my opinion, is
You could have this.
is
for the same
better.
price.
Is better than that. So, do you want the small tub that just does what it says on the tin, or do you want the big tub?
That just does what it says on the tin.
I mean, they couldn't really think of a name, could they?
That rapid blue stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone calls it
I know, yeah.
Well, they will do, because that's what it's called.
And people say, what do you use? Oh, that rapid blue stuff. Yeah, but what's it called? No, that's what it's called. That rapid blue stuff.
Give energy, thumbs up, good batteries. Yeah, good batteries there, look.
That's me.
What about
That's
Ilty?
you.
Who likes Ilty tools? Look at that.
Did you ever sort out for your cutters? Did you just find all your cutters? I mean, we've got Monument, RTKs.
Which cutters do you like best, Luke?
Me, I'll be honest with you, the Nifex. Nifex I used. I did try the, what they're called? Nervad Pro Slice. But the 22mm wheel broke on it, which I was too happy about. I only had it a couple of months and the wheel just, literally just snapped in half. So I wasn't really happy with that.
Do you know what my tools will last for years?
Did I?
Yeah.
Just messing with me, heavy-handed.
Do you know why, Don?
You don't use them.
What's this? What's this now?
I've no,
Oh, yeah, what is it?
I've no idea what that is.
I could have sworn we had a conversation earlier.
Have you ever used one of them?
Yeah, Kevin.
Have you ever used one for
Yeah,
copper?
Yeah, well,
No.
copper, no. If anybody's on the lawn now, use one of them
Come
on
on.
copper.
Get it deburred, let's see.
Okay, debird. You know that's what I call it, Kevin.
I know.
Deburr or not to
Kevin
deburr?
deburrer.
See what it does.
Deburr or not deburr? That is the question. Who deburrs?
Hold on, right.
Well, that's
So,
put more shit.
can you see that?
So you
See
just
that?
so you just
See that
put
one there?
yeah.
Right.
You
Now
just
we use a burrer.
you just put a lot of crap in that pipe.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. The pump out is cheap.
So you know that'd have been better not to deburr it because then
There you go. Now debird
That's
it.
actually made it worse.
it's actually made it
Why
worse
would you do
and
that?
it's gone down pipe.
It has. It's just knackered up all your pipe. You think he's going to struggle to get on. That's sharp as anything. Now people are going to say when you use a cutout, oh, it's going to restrict flow. It won't. Trust me, it just won't. Don't deburr copper. It's pointless.
So put a comment below. Do you deburr copper pipes?
I've done that.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't. Lee's doing it. Look, he's doing his training.
I like that.
Did you see his Viva training one? We got Richard's missus to come in,
Did ya?
do pull-ups.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Now these. Sorry, Al. I'm just going through all your tools here, mate.
Just do it. They haven't been
Never
used for a while.
these. Never used them.
Get one used now.
I don't even know how to.
Yeah,
You
then.
have to look,
We've got some pipe there somewhere. Here, look, get a length of pipe there.
Okay.
What size is that one? Is it a 22 that?
15 now.
Here, look, we've got some 15 pipe here. Look.
Get a piece cut off.
There you go.
Oh,
Here you
which
go.
ones do you want me to use?
Come on, this.
Arctic Haze, is that the one you want to use? Yeah.
Any? Whatever you want to use.
Sorry, Colpex, Raptor, Monumental Arctic Haze.
There's
Vote,
Arctic
vote
Haze.
now.
You see this?
How much
Do you know when they say Alan Hart knows no? Well, you know that I test everything. So I can't be as dumb as what people think sometimes.
Here you go, mate.
Get the press guns out.
Yeah,
Which
mate,
one's
thank
best?
Well, I use Nova Press, so I'm going to say Nova Press.
That's only because
that
you've watched
right?
my videos and
Is that
copied
right?
me.
Oh, have I got that first toy? I've never,
Yeah.
honestly, I've never used these.
That's it.
Okay, that's
Get them muscles going. Come on.
That's a bit harder than. If I get 90 on that. I forgot to say on the normal one. Normally I open mine and it stops. Yeah.
So put a bit of
Is that
pipe
right?
bend
Hold
in.
on. Is that the
What
good
do you
one?
reckon?
Hold on.
Get it on the door.
Come on.
You got that trick off
You see
me.
good? Yeah.
You got that trick off me.
Oh, let's my dad talk. You talk about that, mate.
It's not now.
What are we saying?
I think that's quite good.
That's a little bit out, but yeah.
It's quite. I would just. They can't see it on camera. I was saying it was quite good there for you.
No, we're going to have a see if that what Dan can do.
Well, then give it
Just
that.
a pull. Yeah, 90 on that.
So who's going to be best?
Yeah,
Luke
don't
or
mind
Dan?
it, just pull it.
I can't. I don't know how you do this.
Come on, I'll do it first.
Where's... you passed them it wrong way around. Mate. No.
You've done him like a kipper here, haven't you?
I have, to be fair. I'll be honest with you, I've never used them, but I got it first time. No pressure.
I don't know how you've done that, mate. Get off. No talking to thing.
That's it, go on. That's it, you got it.
Right, we're going for a 90.
Go in, nah.
I've got to keep it square, haven't I?
Don't put it in between. Whoa! You take like your normal benders, is it? You take like your normal benders, you're taking a lock in.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Well,
What are
yeah.
you doing, man?
We're doing a 180.
You're making it look hard, this.
Look at that. Look at that for a 180.
There you go.
That mine's straight, Luke's is just pointing out.
To be fair, that's actually quite good.
Anybody want to send in the
I
knife?
don't
If I turn it that way a bit, look, it looks level. if I actually turn it straight like that, you can see that it's.
What else
It's
you
a bit-
got, Rufus?
Just tilt your head until it looks level.
So that's some more weight. Some more weight in copper.
What else we got?
Cost me a fortune when people come here.
What else we got?
What have we got? ProCheck, Eddie ProCheck. Do you use that?
Yes, I've got
There,
that.
look,
That is a
on
good bit of kit, to be fair.
Yeah, don't open it. What else? Press fit.
Whose press fittings are you using?
I don't press, but Dan does.
I normally use Express, to be honest.
Have you used
Um,
the cheaper ones?
These are just what I got sent because I were doing. In this, I've been cutting stuff out in here, so it's no point using decent stuff because a lot of it'll get cut out.
Pound.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. That's cool.
Well, Dr. Posh.
He's a good guy. Him. Have you seen his videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
Check out Dr. Pipe on YouTube. He does some really good videos. I haven't seen any of his videos for a while actually, but these are something he sent me like a while back. I've never actually used them. But,
I don't think he's been so well.
Does he not?
No, I think he said that on his last video.
I've not seen any of his videos for a while, but check him out on YouTube. He does really good videos on YouTube. Does Dr. Pike?
What else we got?
Better than that damn guy.
At Heat King on YouTube.
Heat King.
I don't know. It's got a vibrator for radiators.
Do you know what I wanted to call that?
Go on.
So when he first invented that, I wanted to call it the plumber's vibrator.
That was salsa, wasn't it?
But he wouldn't have it, so they called it Radhammer instead.
Radhammer.
And you can get that from City Plumbing. They've got it in stock.
Radhammer. Should have called
You
it
should
plumber's
be
vibrator.
posting that.
Huh?
You should be posting that.
I know.
Yeah, you can get that from City Plumbing. Luke, you can get that from City Plumbing,
You
Luke.
can get that from City Plumbing, yes you can. I'll send him an invoice for £50.
What else can you get from City Plumbing?
City Plumbing, you want to check out their special offers they've got on at the moment? They've got some good offers.
What about that reward scheme?
Reward
They got that
scheme?
rewards, haven't they?
Reward
Greg's
scheme.
Breakfast. Have they still got that Greg's Breakfast thing?
No, they stopped that, don't they?
Have they?
Yeah, stop the Gregs. Yeah,
What have they got now?
500 points if you sign up. But they've got the million points and they're giving away. You've got until the end of September, which is 2 days away.
So you can get a million points.
Check. Million points, yeah. Which
Do you know what else you can get from City Plumbing?
Go on, what can
You can get one of them power tanks.
Ripped off.
Power tanks.
Power tank, look at that.
You can get a power tank from City Plumbing.
You can get that Vappy Blue stuff as
You
well.
can also get these from City Plumbing because they're in stock now. Because I got products codes over there, so they're in stock as well now at City Plumbing. Trapex filters, which I think is really good. Also at Worcester 1000 you can get from.
You
Where?
can get from City Plumbing.
You can get it from City Plumbing. Right, what else have we got? You can get all this from City Plumbing. To be fair,
Have we done the pull on that? We have.
yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's get that on video.
I thought we'd done it. Have we done it for the audience? Yeah. Oh my God! Wait till you see this. You ready? Ready? Everyone likes a good pull, don't they? Whoa! Look at that.
My God.
What does it taste like? That. Yeah. I have actually.
Are they normally like that when you pull them out?
Get your mind out the gutter, Dan. I have had one that bad before. Not quite as odd. That is like crazy. I have had one where I've actually pulled it out and it's been touching the sides. Normally it don't touch the sides.
Really?
It's a problem, okay?
I actually took that out on a job.
I thought you'd been playing about with it. Just
No, I took that out on a job.
My God.
Because how it was piped from that was up in loft and it was just rubbish.
Wow.
So I moved it and I put a decent filter in.
Oh.
I like it. I like any filters anyway.
To be fair, AD, I really like their fills.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
Too. I mean, they're good.
Right, what else? What else have we got?
Um,
Condensate Pro. We got some Condensate Pro there.
yes. Where?
There, look. Just there.
There you go. Okay, think that is.
So do you use that?
No.
So what do you use then, guys, to lag your condensates?
Outside, I don't know.
Lagging condensates, what's that?
We better not talk about that, had we? So all I'd say to anybody who's watching, let me just flip this around. Right, 1 minute. TB155. Check out TB155, and if you're not a gas engineer and you've had a gas engineer come and install your boiler, just search for TB155, and that's a regulation where they should be insulating your condensates. So what's going to happen in winter? Loads of people will be getting frozen condensates. Then they will blame the boiler. They'll have no heating. Our old lady might go outside. She might fall on ice. She might die just because somebody hasn't insulated condensates properly. So check it out. TB155.
I only install my condensates internally.
Is that available from City Plumbing?
Yeah, it is actually.
There you go.
Absolutely, Dan. Dan, I'm calling you Dan now.
You can call me Mary if you want, I don't mind. Oh, yes, there's the tool that Dan was looking for.
Yeah, we have all that
There you go.
struggling and
That's
it's
it.
in here.
All that struggling, and that's the tool for the Worcester Bosch, and it makes it nice and easy to take it out.
Big
Spanners.
spanner. Did anyone know what that one's for?
Pumps, unions.
There you go.
It's good that I like that.
You can
Gas
actually,
meters
they actually
as well.
design that so you can hit it with an hammer. It will actually take an hammer impact. You're still...
So do most.
Yeah, but
I don't know how
never
well.
said, look, bang, you can hit that with an hammer, no problem. It'll last
Somebody's put just takes longer to defrost with lagging on. Well, if you've installed it correctly to start with, it don't freeze up. What happens when people put lagging on a lot of time, they don't install it correctly, or they install the wrong stuff, or they don't put it down into the drain. So you know what that's for?
Go
That's a
on.
magic wand. You might not remember this, but I did a video with the magic box a few years ago.
I do remember the magic
So I
box.
bought that.
Yeah.
I actually bought that off Amazon just so I could do my video on the
No
magic
way.
box.
I thought I'd
See,
find
that's how committed I am to doing my videos.
I thought I was going to study in here somewhere. That's sweet.
I actually threw magic box
There you go,
away. I
that could be
think.
me and you, Sooty and Sweet.
Which one's got their hands up of a person?
Which one?
I did find that question in the
Come on,
answer.
undo that off there.
Do you know we've still got 100 people watching after all this time?
Undo this.
Oh God, people really ain't got nothing better to
Are you
do
using
for
this
it. Have you used it? Just nah, be alright. He won't mind.
Oh, I need the. Give us the big boy.
Have you tried sticking your tongue out?
No, I've got it, don't matter.
There you go.
Stick my tongue out.
Stick your tongue out. Yeah.
What could be better than having these two in my garage today? Dan playing with
this is
big
a 22
pumps.
one, isn't it?
Yeah. So, what's it called?
Olive remover.
Olive cutter, yeah.
Bloody hell, Alan. Is it done?
So
tried
what
that?
I do is when you do that like that, I just wiggle that from side to side a little bit.
This or that?
The cutters.
So put it back
So
on.
put it on, and then I wiggle it from side to side a little bit. Do you know, like back and forth, just
Yeah.
to try and wiggle olive off a bit.
Is that... Is...
It's probably because them cutters are like 20-year-old or whatever.
Did I tell you that today? Hey, making you look like a dick on the live.
I thought you were supposed to snap them.
Here, just hold that. Can you hold that?
Yeah, I can hold that. No worries.
Here, look, I'll show you.
I'll hold the camera as well.
So this is so this is your olive remover. So it's an olive cutter. There's a few different types, but this is a really good one if you can get to the olive like that. And all you've got to do, just put it over the olive, and then you just press that and cut the olive, nice and easy. And then what I do is, because these are a bit old now, just wiggle that a little bit, like that. Maybe quite a lot, because blade's gone on this. I've had these a long time. These
Thank
from
God
the
he's
British
not-
gas
he's not-
days.
he's not mugging
And
me off.
normally what will happen is it'll cut that olive off there, but just because this is live on camera, it's not cut it. So we won't do that one.
Come on, go now.
Yeah, you're going now.
Oh, Alan's,
See if you can do it.
Alan's got dinky tools as well. Look at that.
See, when
ready?
I used to be on tools,
Can the big dog do it?
can you do it?
I don't know.
How many plumbers does it take to cut an olive off?
A few.
Hey, we got 10 extra people then when you came on, Luke.
Well, that's because I've got the boss up there. There you
Look
go.
at that. You can't fix it.
That was like you were fighting with Mike Tyson then, trying to get that off. Oh, I've got to do something today to beat these two.
I failed at everything else.
Right, what else have we got then?
I don't know, what's on the top shelf? Normally there's good stuff on the top shelf.
Top shelf. We've had the big black fling from top shelf. Yeah.
Oh, the copper boy. Boiler buddy.
Boiler buddy. Do you know what one of them is? Eh?
What is a boiler buddy?
Come on, you don't even know what one of them is, do you? You spring chickens, you two.
No idea.
What happens if I
Come on,
open
these spring chickens here. Boiler buddy.
Read the box.
that? Boiler buddy.
What's a boiler buddy?
It's a buddy for your boiler.
It's got to be some sort of like magnet before magnets came out.
So it goes onto the pump. Is that pumpy in here?
So, can you have a look at this, look?
Yeah.
So what used to happen when we used to do updates, so this is the original central heating filter. This is probably the first one ever invented.
Well,
I can't remember of one before this. But what that design for that, what we used to do, we used to go to systems and we'd be putting a new system, we'd be taking an open vent boiler out and we'd be changing it to a sealed system.
yeah.
And what they would do, when you take the pump out, if you look at the pump on here, if we took that pump out of there, don't open it! The nightmare to get back together.
Why?
Don't ever open one of them. Well, that's been on the job, whatever you do.
So there's a magnet in there as well.
That,
And
yeah.
how do you clean that then? Because you can't get the magnet out.
If you ever see one of these on a job, what best thing you can do is, as quick as you can, run, get in your van, drive off, and just say, "Yes, I didn't see it." But yeah, so what you used to do, you used to take the pump out, and that would connect onto pump valves. So this bit of it on there, that's for pump valves.
So, yeah.
So it's just a central heating filter.
The original one.
It's the original.
Who came first, ideal Furnox?
I think the first Magna Clean came first, and then that was the Furnox version of it.
Okay.
Quite hard to get back together.
Is it hard to get back together?
So it's hard to get back together when it's brand new like that. When they've been on a system for 15 years and you try and take it apart, God help you.
Wow. We'll leave down to that.
This is worse than the Navien.
Somebody's put, I can't believe I'm still watching. I can't believe we've still got 100 people watching after all this. We've been on for hours.
Oh, really? Go on. We've got people watching.
So, can anybody help Dan?
Oh, I've got it.
He's done it, look, he's done it. He's Boiler Buddy King. Boiler Buddy. So would you fit them on a system?
No, absolutely not.
So that's a Boiler Buddy.
Looks pretty
What else we got? Oh, come on, Luke. You're going to tell us about this.
It's a whistle.
Tell me about it. What's it for?
It's off of Worcester.
So it's a Worcester Bosch.
It's a Worcester Bosch. It's a Worcester Bosch flow turbine. So basically the water passes through there, moves the turbine, DC voltage, tells the boiler that you've got a hot water demand. But most gas engineers, what they'll do, they'll take it and blow it down because it sounds like a whistle. But yeah, if you look at it, it does. If you blow it down there, you can see the turbine in there. So as the water passes through, it turns the turbine.
So if you're doing fault finding and stuff, this is a good thing to check, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you could just check that and make sure that's working.
So yeah, I can't remember the voltage off the top of my head,
5.
but I think between black and red, it'll be 5 volts.
5 volts.
5 volts DC. Then when as the water passes through, it'll
Swap.
change down to 2.5.
And
Very right.
yeah, it jumps over across the
Yeah.
other one as well.
Yeah.
So
There
it
you go.
splits the voltage between the two.
So yeah, I can't remember last time I had that.
And what's the main reason why you would have one of them in your hand?
Because
Well,
you're
the-
changing the flow turbine adapter
Yeah,
at the back
flow
of
turbine
that.
adapter.
It's failed.
Because the boiler's been leaking
Yeah.
and you've been repairing it
Yeah.
because it's leaking.
It's made a
But
change.
after you've repaired that leak, about 3, 4, 5, 6 months later, what would you be going back to do after that?
The whole block.
You'd go and do left-hand block after that, wouldn't you?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
probably the return.
I'll be honest,
right hand block.
The right hand block on them. If I do the right hand block, just do the left hand block at the same time. There's
Right,
no
what else have we
there.
got? What else do you want to tell me about? Oh, you see up there, look. That's box for Navien. That's got instructions in.
Sound less we can
54 kilowatt boiler.
Should we get it down and put it back in?
I think they'll be outside door soon. What they wanted to get it back. Don't let them get that on video again.
What else we got on
What else have we got?
I don't know. Shall we look?
I'll tell you some of that you just had in your hand. Pick that back up, that black thing. You see that? That is, honestly, that is probably one of the best tools any gas engineer could have. Installing boilers.
Yeah.
Apparently, inside it is spare blades.
Yeah, there is, yeah. And you know, so I've still got the spare blades in these because I've never stripped them apart. But I think that's the 1.5 one. Yeah, that's the 1.5 one. You can't buy them anymore from Rothenberger, but Ops Tools, they make them. So they make exactly, well, it won't be exactly the same because I think it's blue. But
The first ones these that came out were awful.
I love them, mate. I think
They changed the design, so the blade on these ones is like a sharp point, whereas the first
the
one-
first ones that come out of these, you'll have been not even working on gas. I've had these for about, I must have had these for 15 years or more. 15 years or more, right? And they still work fine.
Yeah, the first ones were a flat blade.
But then, I tell you what they did then, they brought out the new ones, which were absolutely not as good. And then they just brought out another new one now, which is, it's better than the previous ones, but I still don't think it's as good as them. Right, what else have we got?
Well, in this little pod here.
Oh, anywhere?
Oh, they were good. The extended ones. They
For-
were good
For back to, yeah.
Geotex, yeah. Got an hammer. That's good for Navien.
All the gear and no idea.
It's a bit of yeah. Got a padlock. Oh, that's useful.
EPH, my
There you go.
favourite.
Yeah, very good.
Nah, Salis is better. You can have Smart Home. Smart Home's brilliant. What else have we got? I've took that out on a job, you see.
Oh, we've got
What else
that
have we got?
is a Tidal box.
Yeah, forget about them. What else have we got? What about chemicals? What
Chemicals.
What chemicals? Tell us about chemicals.
Burner, cleaner F3. That's good for if you've just done a combi swap.
Do you know the good thing with F3?
Go on.
F3 normally you can buy it really cheap
Yeah.
off eBay. because nobody uses it on contracts.
You know what, yeah,
and they don't
F3
flush
and F1,
system,
you get loads
so you
of
can
it,
get
yeah.
it. F1's harder to get hold of, but F3.
Is that why you've got so many?
Yeah, I used to buy these at like £1 each. I'd go buy
got them off jobs.
I'd go buy them like 200 at a time.
So they're okay if you just done a combi swap and the system wasn't too bad, you need to do it clean. But
You can use 2 of them though. 2 of them makes it F5. So you'd think it'd make it F6 because 3 had 3 is 6.
oh yeah,
But it actually makes it an F5.
This stuff here is like it's what's known in the trade as snake oil.
Is
It
it?
doesn't actually do anything.
Really? So, do you know the truth? In my system, I've no inhibitor in my system.
No, I don't have no inhibitor in my house.
What else have we got? F8?
F8, that is 3 F3s.
No, it's not.
F8,
this is a new formula. It's got a little bit more water in, than a little bit more tap water than others, but it's really good. Played with a 1000 yet? Yeah, we have. We've got a 1000.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not letting Luke touch it. Sorry and all
You know
that.
what? Worcester
Not
said
a
the same
chance.
thing to me when I went
Not
there
a
now.
chance.
I was like, can I take it apart? They don't know.
They won't even let you film either.
Anybody?
Let me feel. Keep me
Does anybody know about Wiesmann's? You want to tell me about this Wiesmann's?
Yeah, the ours is block of.
They've got rid of them, Alex.
No, ours is in this one.
No,
Copper.
ours is-
What?
These are brilliant. These boilers.
Big bore waterways in the heat exchanger.
They're really good boilers. These.
That looks like it's got a lot of room to work in. Look at
Yeah.
the look, if you anyone see it from the Navien earlier, look at the room you got it to work in there. That's a
If
dream.
you want to take plate out in that, nice and easy.
Yeah.
I'll get pump out. You see PRVs there, just on a clip at top. Nice and easy. It's on a pipe as well, flexi pipe, so you can get it out easy. It's a combined PRV with expansion, which connects in there, so you don't need a PRV to go to outside to get out on it.
I'm not going to take that apart though. 'Cause that's
Wiring's dodgy as well, because I just put all relays and stuff in for my little test room. But yeah, as boilers go, I think it's good.
And these are the OG Wagos.
Just be careful in there, because it's live and we have
There's no
safe
bear.
isolation.
There's no bear wires showing you, alright?
There might be, I did it.
I've seen this mad room.
Is that? Oh, we're going to say, is that it? We're going? We've got 150 people watching.
I know I've got nothing better to do, man. Jesus.
I need to get off.
Now, if you've got any questions, just ask
get some
away.
questions. Do some questions before we go.
I'm just going to go out here and pretend to be a boiler.
Any questions? Put them in the comments because we're going to be going very shortly.
So, when you two do some videos, are you going to just...
I've been videoing you.
Have you?
I don't know videos, yeah, I've got to do some.
I'll send you because you're in most of mine.
I've got to do some TikTok ones.
We can do some quick TikTok ones, can't
I'll
we?
do some TikTok. I've got some
We've got 146 people watching. Shall we just leave them watching while we do some videos?
Yeah. Have you got no phone?
I'll just get a stand. I'll just... So what videos do you want to do?
Well, because everyone on TikTok, they don't know what's coming out of there.
Yeah, you can't tell.
They don't know what content I'm dropping tonight.
Don't matter. It's like proper. This is proper undercover, isn't it?
It is undercover. This is like what we have to think of.
Behind the
Behind the
scenes.
scenes, that's the one.
Behind the scenes.
So Luke needs a TikTok video for tonight.
I decided we're going on Instagram or TikTok. So what I was thinking was, I'm going to be like in there saying, we ran down the nights today, just showing me all about heat pumps and everything and what I'm going to do. I'm going to have flue gas analyzer one. And I'll show you. Oh, where do you put the flue gas analyzer in this? And you just look at me and shake your head and go, dickhead, or something like that. Does that make sense?
Right.
It would make better sense when it comes together. You know what? I used to work with a lad and I used to try and film TikToks and he'd go, what are you filming that for? And he'd be like, yeah, this is not behind the scenes. Then again, I might film this and it might be crap.
Professor Plum said, I hope you've been fed and watered since last time you're on. Do you want a drink? I told them there's a full fridge in here, look, for them.
Oh my god, there is.
And it was beers.
And they can have as many
What's that?
soft drinks, food. This is food. Can you see? It says it on it, look.
Oh yeah.
This is food. And you know, Tiff? MJ Tiff 10% off. Use his discount code. Tiff's
I'm telling
discount
you,
code.
if you found up your council and give them code MJTIF, they'll give you 25% off. I'll tell you that code works everywhere.
So yeah, so if anybody wants any, this is food, use Tiff's discount code. See how those social influencers supporting each other.
What's all you do extra?
No sugar, you don't want that one.
Oh, I thought it was all full of
Not
sugar.
that one.
Oh no. I'm looking after my figure.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Cheers,
He's a
mate.
good host. It
Right,
just needs reminded.
is that it? Are we going? Am I turning this one off or what? Or shall I leave it on?
Yes, we'll be back on. Yeah, I'll do the yeah.
They want to do this. They want to. They don't want to see. They don't want you to see what they're going to put on tonight. But check them out. Central King, King,
Central King
King.
and Blue Bulldog.
and Blue Bulldog. So if you go over to their
YouTube,
YouTube,
TikTok,
TikToks,
Facebook.
don't know about Instagram rubbish, but give them a follow, give them a like, put some comments on the thing. Even the nasty comments, we like comments.
Yeah, let them
Any
know,
comments
so.
help with.
The nastier the better.
Any comments help now with social media. We've gone past caring.
Yeah.
So yeah, put some comments on. Is it slimming? Yeah, you can put about slimming. I could do a bit of that, to be fair, but it's not, I don't think it's going to happen.
I think they're on
I
about
have
the food. I think it's on about the wife. This is the food. I don't think it was a hate comment.
Well, yeah. I was looking after the figures.
Yeah.
If they'd have got here in time, they could have had some breakfast. Because my wife waited.
Oh.
She waited to go to the bacon sandwich shop, and she got me a bacon and egg sandwich. And these weren't here. They didn't get here till like 12. And then it took them 3 hours to strip a Navien down.
Yes,
So-
blend Navien. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you to everybody for watching. It's been emotional. It's been long. I didn't expect, and we have dropped below 100. So now, because we've dropped below 100, we can go. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Bye bye.